in the world.
Fuka Friday, we gonna drink, smoke, food on a Friday. Fuka Friday, we gonna drink, smoke, food on a Friday. Fuka Friday, we gonna drink, smoke, food on a Friday. Fuka Friday, we gonna drink, smoke, food on a Friday. MMA on a Friday, Gaylord on a Friday. On a Friday, Fuka Friday.
I can rub my nipples to this sexy little beat. Me reading the news, it makes your chode wanna skeet. Watching MMA makes my knees so weak. Points to JBH, mission complete.
Fuka Friday, we gonna drink, smoke, food on a Friday. Fuka Friday, we gonna drink, smoke, food on a Friday. Stop the points game right now, it's time to do something dumb. Fuka Friday, we gonna drink, smoke, food on a Friday. Fuka Friday, we gonna drink, smoke, food on a Friday.
Tonight, we dine in hell! Hello, friends. It is Friday. We are here to Fuka. From the Aunt and Uncle Studios of Arizona, we are here, the MMA-HOLES. Jesse, how are you today?
Wonderful, wonderful. How are you, Mom?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful. We are going to party tonight. It's Friday. It's the last Friday of October. Tomorrow is Halloween. Spooky. You going trick-or-treating in the chat? You're going to hand out some COVID candy? You're going to party? Halloween, fun fact, is like the best night for a single man to go out. You know why, Jesse?
Why? The slutty costumes?
Yes, you can creep on the slutty girl costumes, the French maids, and all that fun stuff. And if you're hideous,
You
like
can cover it
myself,
up.
you cover it up. All you need is a good personality. Tomorrow is the night where you have a good personality and there's a good chance you can get laid. You ever think about making out with a Dracula? It can happen tomorrow. Or a wolf gal. Could happen tomorrow. So all the ugly people, hope you go out and get laid tomorrow. But COVID can be a problem, Jesse.
Okay.
That's a little bit of advice. If you don't care about the COVID, go out and have some fun.
All right.
That's right, Connor. We have a lot of stuff to talk about after my wonderful, wonderful advice. Uriah Hall versus Anderson the Spider Silva. Well, that's happening. It's official. This is it. This could be it. One more fight for Anderson.
Yep.
And you notice in the background on the thumbnail there, maybe, just maybe, one more fight for Khabib Nurmagomedov. What? No, I did not hit that button, Jess. Why did
It's
you
not
hit
happening. It's not happening. I'll
Okay.
read the story, but it's not happening.
that? Very good chance Khabib might come back. Or maybe not. I don't know. You say no.
So silly.
I'm with you. I think no as well. But Dana sounds pretty convinced.
Of course Dana's going to make everyone believe he is because he's trying to hype up the idea to kind of give Khabib a little more of a push. Khabib is not coming back, guys. He's not
Just
coming
like
back.
Khabib is fighting GSP, like you said.
And I was wrong. But he's not coming back.
All right. What if you're wrong this time? Would you
I'm
be excited?
definitely not wrong this time.
Okay, give me the story. Let's start it up. Khabib coming back to the UFC, yes or no? Wait, hold on. Who's
What?
the pussy? What's this? This is not the story.
That's something Colby Covington said. We'll get back to it.
All right.
So Dana White reveals new talks with Khabib Nurmagomedov.
I like the way you say
I
his
have
name.
a feeling he might go 30-0. According to Damon Martin of MMA Fighting, it appears Khabib Nurmagomedov's retirement may be short-lived. This past Saturday, following a second-round submission win over Justin Gaethje in the UFC 254 main event, the undefeated Russian laid his gloves down in the center of the octagon and announced that he was calling it a career. After earning a 29-0 record, Nurmagomedov said he made a promise to his mother to retire from competition following one more fight, which came months after the tragic death of his father and coach, Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov. Now, UFC President Dana White believes the Eagle may fly again. He says, I'll tell you this, and I haven't told anybody this yet, but Khabib and I have been talking. He was completely emotional that night when he got through that fight. I have a feeling that he might go for 30-0. Nurmagomedov was understandably emotional following his win over Gaethje as he honored the memory of his late father with his performance. Even his head coach, Javier Mendez, later said he was completely unaware that Nurmagomedov was contemplating retirement until he made the announcement in the octagon. While Nurmagomedov appeared to be resolute in his decision, White believes that reigning UFC lightweight champ will be back for at least one more fight. He said, quote, I do think he's coming back. I think that he's not going to retire. His dad wanted him to get 30-0, and I think he wants to honor his dad's wish. He also continued on by saying, this was St. Pierre, who said, I've still got it. I would say I am still in my best years. Will I regret when I reach 50 years old? Will I tell myself I wish I'd done it? And I did not do that. And he's talking about whether or not he would come back and fight Khabib if Khabib came back for 30-0. And then he also said, it was an opportunity of a lifetime to fight a guy in Khabib Nurmagomedov who's undefeated, who's never been beat, and I could have been the first. All
right. If Khabib does get talked back into coming back for 30-0, it would be fun. And, of course, the guy gets some eyeballs. He has a fantastic fan base, right? He has a fantastic fighting style as of late. A lot of people are bored by Khabib, but champion Khabib has been pretty exciting to watch. So as a fan, I would like to see him come back. The problem is when you have the perfect send-off the way Khabib had, each fight defending that belt got better and better. He just dominated Gaethje. The emotional finale, the way his gloves went down on the mat, he was very, tears in his eyes. You never seen this man show any emotion. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful thing, a beautiful sight. So to see Khabib come back after that would kind of be a little weird. It kind of ruins that whole special moment. So I'm going to go with Jesse and say Khabib is not going to come back. He did say he is a man of his word. And I do believe a man of his word would not go back for 30-0.
I'm telling you. It's silly for anyone to think that Khabib is coming back. It's silly.
Let me know in the chat what you guys and gals think. Will Khabib come back and complete his 30-0 streak? Or will he stay 29-0? And
Elisa says, I don't believe Dana. He told us that Khabib fight was going to be the biggest pay-per-view ever in UFC. I actually have a story on how many pay-per-view buys.
That's actually really comical, by the way.
254 had. He ain't coming back, you dummies, says 2 Joins. Casey Jones, he will come back after his mom dies. George says, wonderful. Kiwi says, no chance, Uncle Gavage, but Papa wanted 30-0. Jeremiah, it's silly, she's right. Uncle Alex says, meh.
What about that, Jesse?
What?
What Uncle Gavage said. Papa wanted 30-0, and Khabib clearly favors men over women, right? Women deserve to have towels on their head and stay home. And men are...
all of your ridiculous talk aside, like all of your fucking stupidity, it's his mom. And he made a promise. He said he was going to honor his mom's wishes.
But women really don't mean much.
And he said that the Gaethje fight was in honor of his father. So that's complete.
Let's be honest, though. In Khabib's culture, women are here and men are up here. Daddy says 30. Mommy says stop.
I feel like you're just trying to sound like an idiot, to be honest.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like you're just trying to sound stupid with the whole women thing.
Mom's in cage. Dad's dead. So I guess the cage would be of what?
You have to put that on live chat.
Sorry, Jesse. I don't know. I mean, think about it. If Khabib does come back, maybe he wants to complete what his father started. His father started this man.
That's what he was saying in the post fight. He did complete it. That fight was for his dad. So. Yeah, that's silly. That's silly to think about.
So he's going to listen to his caged mom.
I don't know why you keep calling her that.
Oh. No?
I feel like you're just trying to, I don't know, like get shock value or something. I don't know.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Banjo's underwear.
Please help me. Gary hasn't changed me in 2 weeks. He's been on a drinking bender. Pissed himself twice yesterday and his farts are fueled by greasy fried foods. This is truly hell. He
terrible.
tried to screw a hooker, but when she seen how filthy I was, she ran out.
Oof. Gary's underwear.
Who's obsessing over Gary? He's gone.
He retired.
Oh, God.
What are you going to do? Thank you for the donation, Mr. Underwear. What? Holy shit! Uncle Mark with the $100 donation. Everybody dance in the chat. My God, $100 to start the show? What?
Points JBH.
Woo!
That is all.
Let's go, Marker.
Wow.
Back on the
It's gonna be like this tonight, huh?
Just gonna win here and we'll keep pushing till we know the loss is really lost. Raise up the ball, make the boys feel like they're losing. Love this one landing like this will show them JBH's boss.
Uncle Marker. Boys. Uncle Marker. Boys. Uncle Marker.
Man, it's okay. I like Mark. I like Mark a lot. He's been very helpful in my run as of late. I will let you have those pity points. Now get back in your cage. Here we go! Roberto with the Anzalone. Holy moly! Yes! Anzalone! Michael Anzalone! Anzalone! Michael Anzalone! Watch out, here he comes with the wrench friend. Heart soul of the holes, Mrs. The girlfriend. Time out trolls, welcome to the dead end. Cock so big that you can't even comprehend. Bust and grow, making bitches moan on the timestamp throne while the chat room's stoned. Hold up, save the show for the tales will be told about Michael Anzalone. Roberto.
Points Mystic.
That is all. Thank you, Roberto,
Get
for the
the
points
fuck
to
outta
the boys. Jesse, you're not going to win this game that easy. The boys are here as well, and we're not going down without a fight. We got the points.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Look at that, Jesse. 100-20. Damn, man.
I get more winded now, Moss. When I get up and dance the 100 points song, I'm
Well,
like,
Don't worry. Gotta work on that prego cardio. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. Wow. They're starting off early tonight on the points game.
Gonna smash.
uh-oh. Ah, get the fuck out of here.
Gonna smash.
Get out of here.
I'm gonna beat everybody.
Who's this guy?
Gonna smash.
I'm gonna finish everybody. I'm gonna finish everybody. I'm gonna finish everybody. I'm gonna finish everybody. I'm gonna finish everybody.
I'm gonna smash everybody.
Oh, God.
Points Mystic. Khabib will definitely come back if they offer him a fight in his hometown.
Oh, what about that? A fight in his own town. Hometown, excuse me. Excuse me. Music. Khabib, fight in his hometown. What about that?
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. It is like enticing it sounds, but Khabib is not. I don't think he's gonna go back on his word.
Man, listen, this is
He's
a
got
weird.
one parent left, Moss,
Oh, hold on a
and
second.
he even said
Let's go, boys. It's time to deploy. Boys rule, girls drool. We about to kick your ass fat.
he
What'd
said
he
that to Gaethje, he said cherish your time with your parents because you never know what's gonna happen tomorrow. That to me sounds like a man who wants to spend every waking moment with his mom because he's afraid of what's gonna happen.
I would have to say that he is not coming back. I was pretty confident after the fight. There is a small percentage, though. There's a small part of me that thinks that the UFC might be able to pull something together here. And listen, the Tony Khabib thing, no. The GSP Khabib thing, no. The UFC is going to try to drag him back with Conor with a rematch. Just for mega numbers. That is what the UFC wants. I really do feel.
Back for it.
I understand, but I think what they're going to do is they're going to try for this rematch, and they're going to put it on, like Roberto says, they're going to put it on Khabib's home turf.
Well, also remember, Moss, Khabib doesn't want anything to do with Conor anymore. And you can name whatever fucking excuse you want, but at the end of the day, he doesn't want.
But think about this.
He doesn't want. He's done. The Conor era is over for Khabib.
Yeah. Well, he beat him already, and that's correct.
And he only did it because he only did it out of that vengeance in him for what he was saying about his father and his family. And
well, that's not why he took the fight. I mean, he took the fight because the UFC made it.
I'm saying he beat him and then he just moved on because it's over. Like, listen, the story is over.
Khabib, even himself, did make mentions of fighting Conor again. Yes, he said you have to win this, you have to do that, you have to do whatever.
Did you miss every story I ever read to you about him saying that he wants nothing to do with Conor anymore?
You're also the same person that said he's fighting GSP, and I said there's no way that's happening.
Yeah, but the GSP thing is a stretch, to be honest. Like, and I was realistic to the idea that the GSP thing was a stretch. I was just saying it was going to happen because I want to see it. Ideally, I'd like to see it happen. But Conor thing is not a stretch. Khabib is over it. Like, he wants nothing to do with Conor. I know it's not a stretch. You're right. It's not a stretch. It's not a stretch for the UFC to want to put it together. It's a stretch for Khabib to get back into the cage with him.
Think about this. Khabib can go 30-0 and then smash Conor again to do it. Think about that. A man who disrespected his father.
You're not
wrong. A man who
wrong.
disrespected his country. A man who he made a fool already. He has the opportunity to make a shitload of money and make a fool out of him again.
Listen, you are not wrong. He can, but he won't.
Let me make this very clear. If Khabib does come out of retirement, and I'm not saying he will, I hope he doesn't because it was a cool send-off. It really was. Would I like to see him come back? Of course. You know, I mean, listen, as a selfish fan, of course I would like to see Khabib back. The only way Khabib comes back, Conor McGregor. That's the only way you're going to see Khabib come back. And stop with the Tony thing. That ship has sailed. No one wants to see that shit. Stop it with that. Conor McGregor's the fight.
No,
the
people
rematch.
Want to see the Tony thing. You're the only one of the only ones who don't. People want to see the Tony thing, but the UFC's not going to try and put it together.
Why would he? He made $675,000 on his pay-per-view buys. He didn't make that. The UFC made $675,000 pay-per-view buys.
Right.
On Khabib versus Gaethje.
Yeah.
Okay. If you put Khabib versus Tony, maybe you get $1 million. Maybe.
Well, that would definitely get more pay-per-view buys. I have no doubt about that.
Yeah, maybe it will. I know. Tony and Gaethje got $700K, right?
Well, especially since it's a highly anticipated fight. They tried to put it together 5 times and never went together.
You put him with Conor, what happens? You get the biggest pay-per-view of all time. Legacy, 30-0, and have the record for the biggest pay-per-view of all time. That is how you get Khabib back in. And you fight on his soil.
Back. He's not coming back.
Okay.
Sorry, he's not coming back.
Warning. Warning.
The deer!
Warning. Be on the lookout.
Fuck.
Warning. There's a deer loose. Warning.
Fuck.
This deer is very dangerous. Warning. I urge you to stay inside.
The fucking deer!
Keep your wife's legs closed. Lock your kids in the attic.
He's back, Gary!
Or hide them in the refrigerator. Deer. From the fucking deer. Deer. Oh my God, it's a fucking deer. Run from the deer. Deer. What? We can't contain
Oh my God. What the fuck? The deer's loose.
Run for your lives. Or hide in the refrigerator.
Oh shit, it's a deer!
Oh my God, it's a fucking deer! Oh my God, it's a fucking deer! Oh my God, it's a fucking deer! Oh my God, it's a fucking deer!
Oh my God.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Points JBH.
Let's go, baby!
What?
Let's go!
the fuck is going on?
I can just fucking squeeze you right now, Marker. I can just wrap my arms around you and just fucking squeeze you till you get breathing.
Oh, God. He fucking let the deer out.
Boys! Uncle Marker!
Let's fucking go, baby! Let's raise that blood game tonight!
Oh, shit.
Boys! Uncle Marker!
What the hell is going on?
Boys! Uncle Marker! Boys!
Uncle Marker!
Thank you, but no
Moss
thank
the
you.
deer.
Fucking let the goddamn deer out.
Wrong, Cedric. I haven't won the last 3 times we did the points game.
That's Cedric.
Excuse me, Cedric.
Cedric.
Moss is on a 3-fight win streak right now.
Not
and he
fight.
could easily make it a 4 tonight. So, wrong, Cedric.
All right, all the points got to go to the boys. We need to get a comeback here. This is fucking nuts. He let the goddamn deer out. Whew. Okay. Wow. Talk about taking over. Thank you so much, Mark, with the mega deer donation. He let him out. Man, we don't really see the deer much. That's crazy. Anyway, back to the show here.
Oh my God!
How do you bounce back from that, Jesse?
Fucking deer.
Did you get the deer back into the cage?
Best one, Moss.
Okay. Cedric.
Best one. Yes, he should be called
what's up,
Cedric.
Cedric. All right. So
Cedric.
I don't know what to do. I don't know how to. What were we talking about? He let the damn deer out.
His name's Cedric from now on, Moss. We call him Cedric.
Okay, Khabib. What's gonna get Khabib back in the cage? Like I was saying before, Conor McGregor's gonna. The only thing that can get Khabib back into the cage. What else does he have to prove? You know, just smash Conor one more time, get the biggest pay-per-view of all time, and go 30-0. Right? Right. Let's see what the chat says over here. Jesus, she's delighted. Oh, wait, hold on a second.
Wonderful.
Boy, it's Khabib. It's Khabib's mom. Look out.
Stop saying my little boy is fighting again. Mommy said no and mommy is law around here. Anyways, even I know you can't beat a motivated McGregor. Khabib will bleed if they fight and my boy becomes a little bitch girl when he sees his blood. Points Moss.
Stop it.
Boy, thank you. I mean, we found out not too long ago.
Stop it with the silliness.
That Khabib's mom is actually a big fan of the show. Man, look at that. Thank you, Khabib's mom.
And thank you, Cedric.
All right, so we got 31 points.
Sorry, I won't
We're gonna get back in this. I am not rattled that the deer has been unleashed and Jesse is winning 350 to 31. Not at all. We have an hour and 28 minutes left in the game.
Look at these mama muscles.
Whoa.
God, let's fucking go, Marker. Let's go.
Damn. What the hell is going on here? All right, chat. What do you think? Khabib Nurmagomedov. Okay. If he does come back, what is the fight that the UFC will put together for him? What will entice Khabib to get back inside the octagon?
Let's see. Khabib's mom is carrying Moss's baby. Niall Flanagan says Conor will light up the division for a while and reference the riot after his wins, and I think that Khabib will be drawn back in. I don't know, man. Uncle Marcus says no fake donos drunk. Kiwi says this is number one bullshit.
This is number one bullshit.
I'll get my ass raped tonight.
Khabib GSP says Cedric. Mubarak says sit down, girl. You don't have any muscles. Mubarak.
That's right, Mubarak.
That sounds to me like a guy who's intimidated by a girl who has bigger muscles than him.
Why are you saying no? Who's saying no?
Gio the Great says triple C best ever.
Are they supposed to agree with you?
Moss, whatever I say, okay? That child will be well versed in jiu-jitsu, says Uncle Alex Lovell. And Ann says if Khabib comes back, he will fight Tony. Saman says motivated chicken is the best excuse for haters. Georgie says Conor is the best. Gio the uncle says swole. Chris says he just wants to hold the belt till he can get Islam a fight for it. That's why they wanted to give a tiny $200K to fight Islam. What?
Makhachev?
Oh, Makhachev? Uncle Dick Gavage says he's got noodle arms. MMA music. Khabib come back. Cedric says GSP keeps interviewing he's definitely interested. So GSP said that he would be interested in having a fight with Khabib and that it would be like a legacy match for him. and it's not a fight that he would turn down at the right weight. But there were two stipulations. One of which he said he wouldn't dare ask Khabib to come back. It would have to be on Khabib's own terms. And the second one was he wanted to do it at catch weight because he wants to do it where they're both uncomfortable with their weight. He didn't want to do it at 155 where he knew Khabib was completely comfortable. Which is fair, I guess.
Hey, I want to ask you guys, what time is it?
Fuck this guy.
It's Khabib time, baby. It's Khabib time.
Hey, I want to ask you guys, what time is it?
Roberto, you beautiful son of a bitch.
Hey, I want to ask you guys, what time is it?
What time is it, Roberto?
Points Mystic. Did you see Tony Ferguson celebrate Khabib's win? Tony looks healthy.
Yeah,
Did he celebrate it? I thought he was...
There's a video circling around. Actually, we can probably show it.
He was talking so much mad shit the day after, though.
Listen, I'm not sure. It was weird. Hold on, let's see. Tony.
He celebrated his win?
Yeah. He was in a gym. He was watching the fights live, and he was like, there you go, attaboy. I don't know. It's nothing really
weird.
to show.
Oh!
What the fuck? What the fuck? 100 from Jeremiah. Oh, what is going on? Oh my God. This is out of control. Oh my God. There's Anderson. Look at Anderson go. Look at him dance. Tickle his dick. Wow. Wow. Holy shit, we're seeing bombs tonight.
That's for the baby. Much love and many blessings. Points JBH, you look beautiful. Motherhood is going to suit you.
Wow.
Oh, I can just hug you, Jeremiah. I can just hug you guys tonight.
Shit. Jesus Christmas.
Jeremiah. Let me try it again.
Flexing your points, JBH is gonna win. Keep pushing till we know that loss is really lost.
Thank you, Jeremiah.
Thank you so much. Like losing of this one right here, because we're showing JBH is boss. Jeremiah. Boys. Jeremiah. Boys. Jeremiah.
I'll give myself my 60 over here. Thank you. Wow.
Wow. J Maya. Real one.
450 to 60. This is insane. This is insane. The baby's tag teaming with Jesse and trying to take Papa out. This is absolutely insane. Thank you for the donations.
Feels good, Moss. It feels good to be back in the win column.
Win?
Yes.
We still have an hour and 23 minutes. All of a sudden, you're winning.
I'm doing this for Ellie.
A little lead. Jesus, she's already collecting the belt. You might as well put the belt on, right? You won already.
Oh, God.
I believe I can fly. All right. Wow. Good night. Man, this is crazy. All right. So, what the fuck were we talking about? I mean, I'm
GSP.
Oh, we're talking about
Tony
Ferguson.
Ferguson was celebrating today.
Yeah, Ferguson celebrating the Khabib fight. So Ferguson losing to Gaethje. I'm curious to see what they do. There's a story floating around that Dana White is saying how Conor's being a little difficult with this whole Dustin Poirier fight. Not sure what what's going on here. They have a date available in January, but still no contract has been signed. We notice on Twitter there's activity where Dustin keeps on putting fucking diamond emojis. Dude, with the cryptic bullshit between you and Conor.
He always does that.
Enough of this shit. Just say, hey, guys, are we close? What's going on?
He's been doing that for years now, though.
Yeah, Dustin with the fucking, hey, here's a diamond, paid in full. Dustin, what the fuck are you doing? And then we have Conor, the same thing. He says 155, lightweight.
Yeah, I've got a story on that, too.
Yeah, we'll slide into that. I do want some facts here. I want to know what is next for the lightweight division. Is Khabib retiring? Who's next? Or can I get my tournament, for fuck's sake? Give me the story, Jesse. I've had enough.
Right. So, according to MMA Mania's Dan Hirgasel, Conor McGregor teased his lightweight return, hinting that Poirier fight could be for the vacant title. Exactly what you were just talking about, Moss. Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier may be close to fighting for the vacant UFC lightweight title this coming January.
What's with the Igor flex of Conor? He's like, yeah.
That's how I feel.
Ring the bell. It's like he has a hunchback or some shit. The fuck kind of...
I think I got it.
The hell kind of... What is going on, Conor? Wait...
All right, please note that this is pure speculation, but the stars are beginning to align. Remember, UFC lightweight champ Khabib Nurmagomedov announced his retirement from the sport following his submission win over Justin Gaethje. Khabib has yet to officially vacate his title, but he is expected to walk away from the game at 29-0 and leave a void atop at the 155-pound weight class. While other contenders like Gaethje, Ferguson, Chandler, and Charles Oliveira make good candidates for the interim title fight, UFC is already planning a rematch between McGregor and Poirier. That bout hasn't been made official, but the UFC and ESPN reportedly carved out a January 23rd date just for Notorious. Earlier this month, McGregor's head coach John Kavanagh hinted that the rematch between McGregor and Poirier was to be contested at 170 pounds. It's a comfortable weight for both men, but something that UFC President Dana White quickly shot down, claiming the fight must happen at lightweight in order for the winner to get a divisional title shot. Luckily, McGregor has come around and is now ready to make his move on the 155-pound division. The former two-division UFC champ posted the following message on Twitter early Friday, confirming that he will be making the cut down to compete at lightweight, not welterweight. He said, fresh out of the McGregor Fast laboratory today.
All right, Conor, sign the fucking contract. Let's go.
Full body composition scan complete, and the results came back. Lightweight division incoming.
Listen, everyone knows I'm a big Conor fan. I'm down with the McGregor, right?
No.
I want the Mac train back in the picture. But enough's enough with all this blue balls. Let's go, baby. Let's get the contract signed. Let's go.
All right. Now, in addition, McGregor and Poirier posted the following message on social media on Thursday, just 10 minutes apart. So you're saying they're cryptic messages, Moss, but the Diamond posted a diamond and McGregor posted a smiley face literally 10 minutes apart.
Yeah, but it's nothing. It means jack shit. Conor, okay, I get it. Look at this, man. Look at all the fucking retweets. Just a smiley face. Do you think I'll ever become this famous, Jesse?
No.
Oh, thank you.
I'm just kidding.
Thank you, Jesse.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you're right. I'll never be. I don't think anyone in this fucking
it's
263 people watching, none of us collectively could become this fucking famous. It's ridiculous.
I'm just kidding.
And then you got Dustin Poirier. No, you're actually right. Dustin Poirier. Look at this, Jesse.
Yeah.
And this guy had the same bullshit. Like, it's just like weird. It's all about perseverance. I can't fucking talk.
That's a pinned tweet from.
This has been here for fucking. Unpin this fucking thing, Justin. Dustin, whatever the fuck your name is. Unpin this. I'm sick of looking. Every time I go to your Twitter, I got to see this. Okay, we get it. We saw it 4 years ago. We kind of get it already. Yeah, 155 pounds, flying home. Great. We need a fight. Now, it's not locked up that Conor and Dustin are going to fight. That's not set in stone. Basically, Conor calls the shots here when it comes to what's next. What would be right for a vacated belt? Does Khabib come back? What is the plan?
The first question is yes, it would be right. It would make sense. And second question, no, Khabib will not be coming back.
Okay, so Khabib's out of the picture. Let's get this popping, man. Let's go.
I think this fight makes sense. I know Conor doesn't really deserve the title right now, but it makes sense to keep the lightweight division interesting and exciting. And the UFC is going to capitalize on that.
All righty, let's get to some
Robot
donos.
12.
Whoa, there he is! Yes! Yes, Roberto! A proper donation! Yes! The comeback, baby!
Yes! Proper donation.
Let's go, baby!
Yes! Proper 12.
It's going to be a boys' party tonight.
Points Mystic, and that's just Mark. When Alex donates, Uncle Savage, ship, DC, yeah, it's over.
Someone help out Roberto. Listen, the boys are here. It's Friday. Do not be a simp, for God's sakes. She's got enough
A simp?
points.
You won 3 times in a
Listen,
row.
do you want to... God forbid you get hit by a car tomorrow. And then the next thing you know...
Get the fuck out of here with
the
your
last
shit.
thing that's on your mind is I simped
my
on Friday.
God.
Do not simp. Do not be a simp because you never know when you're going to die.
those
Tonight,
things.
you're one of the boys. Flex on the
Oh
women.
my
Do not bend
God.
over for females. Do not do it.
I'm one female, Moss. Out of an entire chat room.
Be a man like Roberto. A true man. Do not be a simp.
Moss, you always use that.
Listen.
Like, when does it get old?
Pride. Men. Sometimes people are afraid of beards.
Stop it.
Don't be afraid of the beard.
Embrace
the beard.
Don't let him belittle you like that.
Enjoy the beard.
Do not let him belittle you like that.
Thank you.
What the fuck?
A wise man. Wise man. Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
Yeah! Let's go!
What? He's still going! He's still going!
Michelangelo! Let's go, Marker!
Oh, shite!
Michelangelo! Watch out, here he comes with the wrench friend, heart soul of the holes, Mrs. D girlfriend. Time out, trolls. Welcome to the dead end. Cock so big that you can't even comprehend. Bust and groan, making bitches moan on the timestamp throne while the chat room stone. Hold up! Save the show, for the tales will be told about Michelangelo.
The tales will be told.
Points to baby Ellie Mama.
Let's go, Marker! Let's go! Marker! Boys! Uncle Marker!
Flexing your points to me, just gonna push until we know that loss is really lost.
Shout out Mikey! His birthday was yesterday.
This will show him JB, which is boss.
Uncle Marker!
470 to 90. Listen, I am not fearing. I am not a fearful man. I believe the boys are going to come in firing tonight. The last Fuqua Friday of 2020 in October. Halloween tomorrow night. We're going to ride off with a win. The Mystics, the boys, will get the job done. Hour and 14 minutes left in the game. And thank you so much. I cannot even believe the amount of generosity early in this stream. It's wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
We got some more stuff coming in here, Jess.
What?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Papa Eagle last requested was 30-0 and GSP fight Moma and Baby Eagle have been naughty. Points Moss, that's for the man of the family.
That's right. The man of the family. Thank you, Jonathan, for the points over there. Goddamn celebrity. Thank you. And what did he say over there? Hold on. Let's repeat that. There's a lot packed into that donation.
Papa Eagle last requested 30-0 and GSP. He last requested 30-0 and GSP. And then you covered it up, so I can. And then he said, Mama and Baby Eagle have been naughty.
Okay.
So Khabib's dad last requested 30-0 against GSP.
So he's saying because his dad's request, the only way he comes back is if GSP's in the picture? Right? Is that what he's saying there?
No, I don't know if that's what he's implying.
Might have to explain yourself in the chat.
I think he's implying that Khabib is coming back, but I don't think he's coming back.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Last night I went to the bar in hopes of finding a woman. I met this attractive tall lady. We drank and sang and danced all night. We ended up French kissing for 10 minutes until suddenly I felt something hard coming from her groin. FML, Pete's JBH.
What the fuck? Did you hear that, Boss?
That was Banjo Tuna Sandwich. That's terrible.
Thank you, Banjo Tuna Sandwich. What? Did you just hear that story, Boss?
Yeah, man. I hate when that happens.
I don't think you heard the story.
I hate it. What do you mean? You never... Well, you wouldn't have that problem. But sometimes... well, you would have that problem. But sometimes boys go out, they feel the package, and the next thing you know, it is a package. You don't want a package down there.
Oh, man.
You didn't order anything.
Oh, my God. That's funny.
Tuna sandwich.
Oh, God.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Fired up chat tonight. Full moon.
Uncle Gavin.
Pete's JBH. Heartache that, Moss. You will never win now. I have defeated you with my $2. What if Khabib fights Floyd? Floyd and Dana are in talks and Dana has said they are doing something with Zufar Boxing. And I finally got RX to say 12-1.
I saw that.
A big winner.
I
that
did
is
see that.
a big win.
Uncle Gavin.
Damn it, I'm going to lose by 2 points now.
The Zufar Boxing thing, Uncle Gavage. I recall Dana White was talking about the Zufar Boxing, but then they squashed it because it just wasn't gonna.
He brings something up that's interesting. Dana White says he has big plans for Khabib, right? Maybe.
Khabib's not a boxer.
I understand, but they have dabbled in this conversation
If
before.
Floyd came to MMA.
No, in fact, Khabib and Ali Abdelaziz were already trying to do something before any of this stuff was going down. They were actually trying to do something with Floyd.
So
maybe, listen, this is far-fetched, but there was rumblings about this, and Dana White did say he had something special for Khabib after this fight.
I remember what you're talking about, but also remember the story that I read where they squashed it. Dana White squashed the whole Zuffa boxing thing. It didn't turn out the way that he wanted it to, so they squashed the whole idea of it.
Listen.
Not that they wouldn't reintroduce the idea, but right now, Zuffa boxing is not.
I know. I'm not saying that's going to happen. And if it does happen, it's not going to be Zuffa boxing. I don't think. Well, who knows? But it's a far-fetched idea, but there is something to it because, Khabib did speak about this before, and Mayweather was interested in something. Of course he would be, I don't think that's the case, but you never know. I'm curious
I don't know.
as to what it wasn't GSP. The next fight wasn't going to be GSP. That wasn't the special thing for Khabib that Dana had concocted for him.
But whoever donated that one made a good point. Khabib's dad did want him to go 30-0 in his last fight to be GSP.
Yes, but Khabib had to fight him at 155. That was
But what I'm saying is my assumptions would be.
I hate talking about Khabib and GSP because it's just never happened.
Yeah, I'm sure you don't, and it is a little unrealistic to think about. But it's not unrealistic if we could get Khabib to fight at catchweight. Then it's not unrealistic.
This Khabib GSP thing is so fucking nauseating. Would I like to see it? Of course. But I feel 170 would make the most sense because GSP still got a cut to get to that 170. And Khabib fighting at 170, a more natural weight for him.
I don't know.
Which is that's actually kind of scary for Khabib. Like actually seeing him with not a drastic weight cut. I would love to see that.
What if they catch weight at 165?
Fuck this. Like, I mean.
Let's think about it for a minute. And I know it sounds completely unrealistic, and I know it sounds extremely
I can't
silly,
take it anymore, man.
But just think about this. Say they do a catch weight at 165 and it's successful. Right?
I don't even want to talk. It's like him fighting a unicorn.
Let's just please. Theoretically, this is probably never going to happen. Okay? And in fact, I could almost put money that this is never going to happen. But let's just say theoretically, they do a catch weight at 165 and it's a successful card. What better way to introduce a 165 division than a successful catch weight with two of the best?
Why have a catch weight fight between Khabib, who is undefeated at 155, unblemished at 155, and a 40-year-old GSP that has never fought at 165 before? Like, what does GSP really get out of it?
So GSP, actually, there was an article that I read like last week, if someone can go back, like last week or 2 weeks ago, GSP said he doesn't mind doing it at a catch weight.
Oh, I don't believe it.
Because he said that at least Khabib wouldn't be at 155, and exactly what you said, Moss, his age. He said he wanted both fighters to be at a weight class that neither of them were comfortable at, so that it was a level playing field. That's exactly what he said.
I see Alex saying 165 belt on the line. I hate to break it to you.
See, this is what I'm saying. What better way to introduce a 165-pound division?
Here's another stupid conversation. I have been dismissing this 165 belt. Guys,
rightfully so. It's
165, silly. The weight class, I don't think it's going to happen in my lifetime. And it's not going to happen anytime fucking soon. All right? I understand what you're saying. What better way to introduce the weight class? There is a better way because both guys are going to vacate the belt. So how is that a great way to introduce the 165
See, you just said it,
belt?
though. You just hit the nail on the head. You just answered your own question, though. You just answered your own question. Because if one of them wins the 165-pound belt and they vacate it, now there's a 165-pound belt open for grabs, and boom,
but
magic.
Jesse,
165-pound division
the
people are fighting for.
UFC has zero interest. They made it very clear that they have zero interest in 165-pound weight class.
I understand what you're saying. I understand how unrealistic it is.
So let's fucking stop with this. So what you're going to have 165 and 170?
This is a hypothetical conversation.
What kind of stupid shit is this?
Moss.
Why are you going to have a 165 and 170 weight class? Doesn't make any. But does that make any sense?
Oh, Lord, Moss.
This
is a hypothetical conversation.
It's a stupid conversation.
It's extremely unrealistic. But it's not improbable.
If you make
it's not impossible.
Listen, if you make a 165-pound weight class, you literally have to make 10-pound differences between each weight class. You're scrambling everything up.
It ruins.
It's fucking stupid.
It would ruin. What they would have to do is put asterisks next to every win that a fighter has had up to this point in whatever division before the 165-pound weight class was introduced. Because once it's introduced, everything changes on everyone's records. So they would have to put an asterisk next to all of those things. Yeah, that would be extremely difficult to do. But it's not impossible.
You know,
they
when
can do it.
When you hear the same thing over and over again, it starts to get on me. Like even with Conor McGregor, right? Like I'm at the point right now where I just want to see something. I want to talk about his next fight. Like what's going to be next for the guy? Whatever. These weird cryptic tweets going on here. Just let me know who we're going to talk about, and that's it. I don't like these hypothetical conversations anymore. It's fucking stupid. It's like us arguing about something that's never going to happen. 165-pound weight class is not happening anytime soon.
But
so
could still happen.
Habib fight
in the future.
Habib fighting GSP at 165 is literally one of the most mind-numbing conversations we could ever have. It makes no sense. No sense.
Makes sense to GSP?
What is the point?
Ask GSP.
GSP
he's the one
has
who said,
CTE.
He's
the
the one who
dude
said
has
that he would do
fucking
it.
brain damage.
Yeah.
So why should I ask GSP?
Why you? I don't care. All I'm saying is
What does Habib
he
get
said
out?
he would do it.
So what does Habib get out of it?
The only
What if
thing
he
that
loses?
Habib would get out of it would ultimately be fulfilling his father's wishes.
What if Habib? Wait. So fulfilling his father's wishes.
That's
what
the
if
only
he-
thing that he would get
What
out
if he
of it.
loses? Which he probably will. What happened?
Honestly, if they did a catchweight at 165, I don't think Habib would lose. I do not think he would lose.
What if he does?
I don't think he would. There's no what if. I don't think he
That
would.
spoils everything.
Yeah, I don't think he'd lose.
Fight's not gonna happen, guys. Maybe if it was a 170 thing, if Habib was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this for my pop. I'm gonna do it at 170, so it's logical in some sort of way. Okay, but let's be serious here. I mean, GSP at 165, 155. Just stop. You have a better chance of a unicorn walking into the studio right now, winking, high-fiving both hosts right now, shitting, juggling its shit, and leaving the room.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wonderful.
I don't know, Moss.
I know.
Robots win.
Oh shit! Uncle Mark!
Let's go!
What? What is going on?
Quit being so fucking bossy in there and enjoy the show.
Robot on his whiskey.
Oh man, this is crazy.
Robots win.
Mark is going nuts.
Woo!
What's realistic is the score right now. Points JBH.
Let's go, Marcus!
I can't believe this.
That Moss is really lost. Raise the bar, make the boys feel like they're losing. Rock this one right in the face, we show him JBH's bar.
Wow. All right, Jess. 504 to 92. Wow. Do not let Roberto down, friends. Mark has been going crazy lately. God, thank you for the donation. It's insane. Listen, everybody makes mistakes. So I'll give you a pass tonight. But Jesus
Let's
Christ.
go!
Look at this. That's insane.
Wonderful.
Pale monkey. Fake
Fake.
pale monkey.
Fuck you, Carper Tom.
Fuck you,
Oh shit, did I
Tom.
just say that out loud? Now Nicole is going to put on the leather and beat me with a dildo again. Points Moss.
How many of you guys were there for that? How many of you
Kinky.
guys saw the show last night? You would know what that donation was about. Inside joke.
I don't know what that donation is. What is it about?
Fuck you, Corporate Tom. Moss, you were there.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
This Fugan guy.
Fake pale monkey.
This Fugan guy.
Yeah, that stream self-destructed. So shout out to the people that were involved in last night's bonus stream. Thank you for joining us. You are.
Wonderful.
And it only stays between us, Jesse.
Yeah, only the people who were there know about it.
Man, oh man. I like this is crazy, man. The donation's been wild tonight. Absolutely wild. All right, so okay. So let's move on from this stupidity.
Okay, but I have to pee first.
You can pee.
Thank you.
Yes. I can't really entertain much of GSP and Habib anymore. We have to move on from this. And we need something in lightweight. We need some answers here. Please give me an answer before the end of the year. Please. I want to know what's next. Are we going to get that fight in January? Are we going to get Dustin Conor? Is Habib coming back? Who's next for Ferguson? Michael Chandler gets dragged in. Give him a dance partner. Look, what's going on? Lightweight's a mishmash. We'll look at the UFC rankings. And by the way, tomorrow night, we do have a big card. We'll be live on this channel of Halloween action. Uriah Hall versus the GOAT to some, Anderson Silva. Anderson Silva looking big and in great shape. Could be his last fight ever. Let's see. Did they even put Chandler on? It's really weird, man. So Chandler's kind of here, but he's not ranked, and he's like in the mix. And why not just throw him into the rankings or something so we have an idea of where the UFC sees this man? Like, where does he stand? A little strange. Maybe next week we'll find out what's next for Michael Chandler. Hopefully soon. But lightweight, which is, there's so many good fights to put together. I'm excited. I think I'm so excited because of all the talent here. I want to know what's next for Khabib. Is he going to retire, or, you know, these rumors flowing around that he's coming back? Like, stop jerking my cock around. She pees online, says James Jordan. Yes, she's peeing. I guess peeing while live is wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Glide OG, if you add up all his donations tonight, he's almost there, buddy. Says Chris Cosmos. Chris, tell your girl to drill GSP versus Khabib out of her head on
Justin,
165 weight class being possible next 10 years.
Let me tell you something, Justin. Because I just saw you say, oh, I'm not enjoying it if you're talking about it, blah, blah, blah. If you're not enjoying it, get the fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck. Unrealistic ideas, however impossible they may seem to you, can still ultimately be talked about because they're interesting subjects. So get the fuck over it.
Damn.
Get the fuck over it.
Well, I'm done with it. I'm done with the GSP conversations. Yeah, I'm done with it.
But you're a host, Moss.
Same shit over and over again. It could get a little tiresome.
Can you give us your best Valley Girl?
Slap some ass, baby.
Ariel.
Oh, Roberto's not going away. Slapping the ass. Come on, baby. Help Roberto out. Look at Ariel go. Let me help him out here.
Look at that butt. Oh my God.
All right. Let's help Ariel out.
Points Mystic.
Yes.
Rose.
Doug Rose. Thank you, Roberto.
Moss, I have another really good story.
I can't celebrate. I'm not allowed to celebrate, Jesse?
No.
You're too far ahead of me?
No.
How about that?
All right.
Thank you.
Colby Covington is calling out Khabib. Or not really calling him out, but saying that Khabib's scared of him.
Habib is scared of Colby Covington.
That's what Covington's saying.
Okay. Well,
even though Covington fights at a completely different weight class.
Yeah. Okay. I'll entertain it.
All right.
It's ridiculous, but I'll entertain it.
No, you just passed it. It was the last one, yeah. According to Heavy.com, UFC's Khabib Nurmagomedov has been blasted by Colby Covington. On October 24th, we already know that he defended his belt and then retired.
He did?
In a recent interview with Submission Radio, #1 ranked welterweight Colby Covington.
Oh, shit. Hype train coming in. Hype train coming in, Jess.
I'm gonna beat everybody. I'm gonna finish 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 everybody.
I'm gonna smash everybody.
Oh.
What is going on? Rogelio, really?
Oh,
Points
Lord.
JBH.
Really? You know? You know what, Jesse? It's #1 bullshit.
This is #1 bullshit.
Rogelio.
5'11" for the JBH. You know, I have a problem here. Rogelio's a very nice guy, actually. Bet you didn't know that, Jess. Very nice guy. But as long as I defend Conor McGregor, I will never have the heart of a Rogelio. He loathes the man. So I'm sure every time I bring up Conor, he just doesn't like it.
Maybe
One day
He's
we're
just a
Hellwani.
J. Crew all the way at heart. I don't know what that was.
That was some Japanese
Sorry.
shit that you did there. I don't know. That was
I take it back. I don't know what the hell that was.
Oh, yeah.
Moss.
What?
Stop it.
It's some like Japanese shit. Oh, me so hot. What?
Stop it.
You did it. I'm just impersonating you. What?
I didn't do that.
Oh my God. Back to the story, Jesse. Why?
Oh, Lord, Moss.
I made a Japanese joke. Sue me. Who cares?
Oh, Lord. Okay. So, in a recent interview, Colby Covington ripped the Russian fighter, saying that he should have fought in his real weight class, welterweight, instead of lightweight. He said, there was a great American legend hero that said in college, pussies cut weight. And I'm not talking about Dan Gable, who I was around in college. The guy's a legend. I'm talking about yours truly. I'm saying, if you have to cut weight, you're a pussy. Why are you looking for this big advantage to have a weight advantage over these little guys and beat midgets? Come fight in a real man's weight class.
Oh, my God.
Covington then asserted that he is the reason why the Eagle never moved up the division, saying, quote, I think I'm the man and I'm the reason he doesn't come to 170 in the first place.
You don't have the belts. What are you talking? What is he? What's going on?
He said there's a reason Khabib cuts that weight. He cuts tons of weight. Everybody knows he walks around at like 190. He's bigger than me, but I'm a real man. I fight in my weight class. I'll fight a man any size. Khabib's looking for a way. He wants to beat up little midgets.
All right, listen. I usually like what Colby's doing here, but I mean,
the guy's retired.
He's right about Khabib has no interest in going to 170. He's right about that.
But it's not because of him.
It is not because of Colby.
He would he would trample all over Colby Covington.
Colby, come on. What are we doing here? Just let the guy
Wonderful.
walk off into the mountains.
Life's hell when Gary gets oxified drunk. He puts me in the most random shit. Last night it was the old poker hole in a warmed up scone. The weekends are the worst. The buy shops have Apple ones on sale, so you can imagine where Gary's sticking me next. Pete's JBH.
Thank you. Gary's Tiny Pecker. Someone has a real hard on for Gary. But I'll take it.
Well, he's retired, man. He's retired.
Wonderful.
Roberto.
Points Mystic. Points game looks like the results on November 3rd.
Tell me about it.
Lord.
Hopefully I'm not Trump, huh?
Well, you're wearing a blue shirt, so you're Biden.
Oh, yeah. That's true. Maybe that was the joke and it went right over my head. Well, you know what? Then I will take the loss for the people. All right. Thank you, Roberto, for the points to the boys. Appreciate it.
Wonderful.
It's okay. I am not worried, Jesse. I am not worried. Never worried here on the MMA Holes, as we have 103 to a whopping 513. 53 minutes of points game action left. Loser spins the wheel.
Wonderful.
Nicole.
Jess and Moss, thanks for the link. Always remember to drink water or our kidneys will hurt.
Yes.
No more sugar for me. Points to baby Ellie Mama.
Yeah!
Sorry, Moss. No hanging with the boys.
Let's go!
Maybe I shouldn't have sent you the link then. Man, could you imagine being on Nicole's team? This is crazy. Everyone that donated is on Nicole's team. Why would you want to be on Nicole's team, man? She's so mean. She's such a mean person.
What?
5:15 to, what are we at? 103. No problems. No worries. I know the boys will ride hard tonight and make Jesse and the Nicoles cry. Uh-oh.
Uncle Pal!
Whoa, Uncle Pale.
Uncle
Got the
Pale.
trigger. Dan Hardy, look at him scream.
At Mubarak, this is for you. Triggered much? And location is Greg's mom's house. Fuku Kappa Tom. Not really. I'm a Fuka noob. It was fun though. Points to the J-Tards.
Yeah!
SO Canada buddy and my Kiwi and Aussie friends. I'm becoming the liquor rand.
Let's go, Pale Monkey!
Flexing, you points to me, just losing of this ring right and left.
Do you notice at the end of that donation, Jesse, he says, I am becoming the liquor. You know why he said that?
Uncle Gavage?
No. He
Why?
said that because he's embarrassed to put points to the girl. So he's making an excuse. I see what you did there.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Moss.
I got you.
Wonderful, wonderful.
No hard feelings.
God damn it, Mom, why didn't you use the pillow that Uncle Garbage got for me? Now all the kids make fun of me and call me stop sign head. It's not funny. But
Man.
you can still have the points because I love you, but I like Uncle Garbage more.
Wow. I'm thinking that's to you.
This will show him JB.
Flathead Ellie. Flathead Ellie. Wow. It's a rape.
Uncle Gavage.
Alrighty.
Fun fact, Uncle Gavage. Even if the kid did get a flat head, you put a helmet. There's a helmet thing that you have to put on them, and it reshapes their head when they're babies.
Well, no, didn't someone get you the gifts?
Yeah, there's a pillow that helps prevent it. But some babies,
just put the baby on that pillow.
some babies just get it. Like they
My
just get
nephew
it.
had a weird shaped head.
That's what Fran was telling me. That she
Stop
said
sign.
he kind of got.
Yeah. You don't want the stop sign baby. Because what's going to happen is if you have the baby in the stroller and you're walking in the street, all the cars are going to stop by the carriage. And you're going to be like, it's just my baby. You got any more stories for us, Jesse? Any more things to talk about?
Oh, God. All right. So the UFC Vegas 12 weigh-ins occurred today, Moss.
Yes.
Two fighters missed weight. One preliminary fight is canceled. And guess who fucking misses weight, Moss?
He didn't miss weight.
No, the first time. Guess who misses weight?
Listen, I'm not going to...
Wait. Guess who misses weight?
Why are we
How
crazy?
the fuck
Hold on a
do
second.
you miss weight at heavyweight?
He didn't.
How? Yes, he did. The
No, he
first
didn't.
time. He came
Jesse.
back
Oh, so
and
William Knight.
weighed in fine.
So William Knight missed weight? No,
At
you have two
heavyweight?
chances. Greg Hardy
At
made
heavyweight,
weight.
Moss?
True professional.
He missed weight at light heavyweight.
Shh. He might beat you.
How the fuck do you miss weight at heavyweight?
He didn't.
What are you doing? And yes, he did. He had to come back and weigh in again. And then he weighed in fine. So, yes, he did miss weight.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. He did, Moss. He missed weight, and then he went and lost the weight, and he came back and weighed in fine. So, technically, he missed weight.
I'm going to go take a piss.
What a freaking shame over here.
Give me the story about how he missed weight.
All right. According to MMA Fighting's Alexander K. Lee, Friday's UFC Vegas 12 weigh-ins proved to be eventful. There's no drama with Saturday's headliners as Uriah Hall and Anderson Silva successfully made weight for their middleweight encounter, but the card lost one preliminary fight and two, potentially three fighters, failed to beat the scale. A flyweight bout between Courtney Casey and Priscilla Cachoeira was canceled due to Cachoeira having weight management issues, according to the UFC. Cachoeira's manager told MMA Fighting that they had initially agreed to move the fight to 135 pounds, but Cachoeira hit the back of her head on a bathtub after slipping and falling while cutting weight. She is fine, but still under observation at a local hospital in Las Vegas. Cole Williams was the most egregious weigh-in offender, coming in at 4.5 pounds heavy for his welterweight bout with Jason Witt. He will forfeit 40% of his purse to Witt, and the bout will proceed as a catch weight at 175.5 pounds. This is the second straight time that Williams has missed weight by 4 pounds or more. In his UFC debut against Claudio Silva in August of last year, Williams was 5 pounds over the welterweight limit. Jack Marshman also missed weight for a middleweight bout against Sean Strickland. He is 1.5 pounds over the limit and will forfeit 20% of his purse to Strickland. The bout will proceed as a 187.5 pound catchweight affair. Last to weigh in was heavyweight Greg Hardy, who initially missed the weight limit by 0.5 pound. He was granted an extra hour to cut weight for his main card opposite Maurice Green and successfully hit the mark at 264.5 pounds on his second try. Hardy avoided becoming the first heavyweight in UFC history to miss weight.
Yeah, he's fine. Big boy, though. Came in big.
He
No one
danced
worry.
on scale.
Greg Hardy is going to smoke this guy. This guy, Maurice Green, is a complete can. And Greg coming in all thick, it's going to be bad, man. It's going to be bad for Maurice Green. It's not going to be a good night for him. So Greg Hardy makes weight, but man, yeah. Having trouble hitting that 265 he's thick. He's a thick boy. Does anyone in the chat think that Maurice Green has a shot in this thing? Hardy's about to run through this dude. What do you think?
No, I think Hardy's gonna win. But I think, and Green doesn't stand a chance here.
About to get smoked. All right. 46 minutes left in the game. We have another story. Uriah Hall.
So Uriah Hall is blasting Israel Adesanya. Interestingly enough.
What's that?
Saying that Adesanya is looking for easy fights. Which, given Adesanya's last fights, I could disagree completely.
Well, let's be honest here. He
Moss,
fought
don't even start.
Paulo Costa, who was a complete hype train. Ricky Martin,
Paulo Costa was an undefeated fighter.
Robert Whittaker had mental issues going into that fight. Kelvin Gastelum is a welterweight. He almost beat him.
Excuses for all the losses. Moss.
Anderson Silva almost beat him.
Stop making excuses. You make me want to choke myself with this.
So, and Anderson Silva was geriatric. When Uriah Hall smokes Anderson Silva tomorrow night, which I love Anderson, but not like in a sexual way.
Stop making excuses.
Yeah, he's right. He's right, Jess.
According to MMA Fighting Newswire, Uriah Hall has called Israel Adesanya a dream fight in the past. It doesn't seem like he's forgotten about his desire to one day challenge the last stylebender. While his focus right now is on former middleweight king Anderson Silva, whom he faces in the main event of UFC Vegas 12, Adesanya is never far from Hall's mind when it comes to potential opponents. Adesanya is currently coming off a lopsided second-round TKO against Paulo Costa, which came one fight after he defeated Yoel Romero and knocked out former champ Robert Whittaker to win the title. For all the ways Adesanya has been dominant, Hall has an issue with his choice of opponents lately. He said during a media day, quote, Adesanya's picking his fights. He sees what I see. He sees a hole in all these guys. He's already picking Jared Cannonier. He's looking for easy fights. Yeah, I said it. I know why he's picking certain fights, but I'm dynamic.
In fairness, he doesn't really have much of a selection right now, you know?
He says, but I'm dynamic, especially with the gym that I'm in right now. I'm focused, laser focused. It's just a matter of time. I'm just going to play the politic card, and just whoever the UFC needs me to beat or whoever the UFC thinks can beat me and get to the top. According to Hall, his appetite for Adesanya fight will drive him to eventually earn that matchup, and he's willing to do anything necessary to get there. He knows it may not be his next fight, but eventually he promises to put Adesanya in his crosshairs, even if he has to travel down to an unconventional road to get there.
We have a Uriah Hall that's cranky, and he's cranky a lot, but he's been especially cranky because a lot of his fights have been falling through. I don't know if you guys remember, but his opponents, he was supposed to fight months ago, and people were getting hurt or COVID or whatever the fuck's going on. Look at these cancels. He's supposed to fight Yoel Romero, Jacare again, all canceled bouts. So this guy, he's got a chip on his shoulder. Then they throw him Anderson Silva. Okay, Uriah Hall's 36 years old. You know, he's trying to make a run here. This guy kind of failed after the Ultimate Fighter. Never really lived up to that hype. When he came out of that Ultimate Fighter, Kelvin Gastelum took off. Uriah Hall kind of stalled. He had his moments, though. Uriah Hall, something that people don't know and maybe forgot, the guy does have some serious heart. He has some crazy-ass comebacks. We've seen him getting smoked in first rounds, come back, grab knockout victories.
Yeah.
We've seen times where Uriah, and he beat Gegard once. He lost the second time, but he beat him the first time. Uriah has something in him. If his head is together, the guy is very tough. The only problem is he's getting older. He's 36 years old. I mean, I don't know if he beats a guy like Izzy. You know, Paulo Costa.
He definitely does not beat Izzy.
He lost to Paulo, but he actually looked really good in that first round on him. In fact, I would have to say Izzy probably looked at that first round and said, okay, now I have something going here. I mean, you could take from that fight how to beat Costa. Uriah Hall, Anderson Silva. I'm curious to see what Uriah shows up tomorrow. I am hoping it's not going to be a complete respect fest where both guys are touching gloves every 5 freaking seconds, hugging between rounds. I hope we don't see that. I hope we see some fire here. I hope Silva comes in there and says, I want to get a win. I want to just ride off into the sunset with a big finish. Or Uriah Hall comes in, maybe another fucking crazy knockout victory by him on a 2-fight win streak. I hope we see some fireworks tomorrow.
I think we will. I think I don't think Anderson Silva, because here's the thing. Uriah Hall would be silly to take the same approach that Adesanya did against Silva, because you saw the backlash of that fight. It was just too much respect. It was too, it was just too weird. And I don't think Hall is going to fall into that game. Silva does a good job of using feints and stuff to bring his opponents within range and to kind of play with them a little bit. And Uriah Hall has no problem playing. And he's honestly, arguably faster and stronger with his striking. So I think we're going to see a pretty pretty fire fight.
Yeah, you got two guys here that, I mean, can be very exciting. Now, yeah, Hall is, 36? Silva is, 45? Got two, it's like a Bellator fight that we're going to see tomorrow. But I'm excited. Anderson Silva is one of the guys that got me into this sport. The guy's a freaking legend. I don't care how his career ends. The guy, he's just something special. That run that he made, how he defended the belt so many times. I'm a big fan of Anderson Silva, and I like Hall. Yeah. I liked him out of the Ultimate Fighter. I was really hoping. I thought in the Ultimate Fighter that this guy was going to be a champion. I really thought that. Didn't work out, but who knows? You've seen guys retool. And
I'm going to take Hall by the knockout.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same. I'm probably going to do the same with knockout. I got Hall for the win. Oh, man. Like, there's a part of me that wants to go decision because I feel there's going to be so much fucking respect, but Hall
like
should be able to knock him out.
Hall would be silly to take the same approach that Adesanya did. So, if there's too much respect, it's going to make for a boring fight. It's going to make for a backlash of a fight. So I don't think there's going to be as much respect as what we saw with Adesanya.
Now, let me say this. If Anderson Silva sparks Uriah quick in the fight, I don't think he retires. I think you might see another fight. I know everyone's saying he's going to retire. He said he's going to retire. But there's something that tells me that this guy, every time you think he's going to retire, his family everyone wants him to retire, but he still has that fire in him. If he sparks Hall quick, he might fight again. Mm-hmm. You never know. So maybe it'll be the farewell fight or maybe not. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens, but I'm looking forward to seeing the Spider get back in there. Chat, what do you say?
Uncle Pale Monkey says, if you're following the MMA holes, you're going to have a good time.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Steve Sparks says, Andy legs ripe for retiring. Justin Jr. says, funny, Adesanya Silva was fight of the night. LOL.
Yeah, well, that shows you how that night went.
Valid Rowdy says, Thug Nasty is making a statement tomorrow. Uncle Nicole says, ISLL.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Justin, the other day you said in the chat that it was your last day here because of the fake donos with your name. Now be a good little Khabib and honor your word. Or do a real dono and give Brother Moss help. Owen points Moss fake dono never forgets.
Boy, thank you, fake Justin.
Fake dono.
Jesse?
Yes.
I got great news. Great news. It's not over. Tonight, we dine in hell. We're dining in hell.
You okay there, Moss? How'd it taste?
I choked on a little hell there. 105 to 521. I am getting sloshed. If you would like to donate tonight, there's a link in the description. All the donations go to my booze and drug habits. And then I'll throw a couple of dollars to Jesse and the baby. Oh, shit. Did I say?
So
we live?
Inappropriate.
Are we live?
You're so fucking inappropriate.
Oh, fuck. Thank you, guys. 105 to 521 with 38 minutes left in the game. Come on, boys. Let's go.
Oh,
Let's dine in hell. All right. Give me another story, Jesse.
Okay. So we already discussed this, but if you want to touch on it again, it's up to you. Dana White claimed the UFC 254 would smash pay-per-view record. But
what a dick! Oh, what?
But Khabib versus Gaethje did fall extremely short, according to Jesse Holland of MMA Mania.
It's crazy, huh?
UFC 254 could not even match half of what UFC 229 did.
Wow.
A total of 675,000 pay-per-view buys.
Let me just say something real quick here. Valorati says Khabib is not a draw. He is a draw. The problem is the time.
Yeah, it took place at a weird time. And
the weird time, listen, and it was versus Justin Gaethje. Justin Gaethje is fantastic to watch, but the casual, like I said, the casual does not give a fuck about Justin Gaethje. They should, but they don't.
675 certainly is a solid number, but only good enough for 5th place in 2020 and far behind UFC 251, Usman versus Masvidal, which was the year's top seller at 1.3 million buys.
Yeah, and Usman Masvidal was the perfect storm. In fact, Jorge coming in late and Jorge at the hottest point of his career, it just was the perfect storm. It wasn't Usman, but it was a title fight. Jorge Masvidal was on the top of his, his peak of his excitement. Everyone was jumping on board with the 3-piece and the 2-piece or the 7-piece and the sodas.
Now, 500,000 of those 675,000 came from stateside customers ordering through ESPN Plus. No question the final tally was affected by the 2 p.m. Eastern time start time. But it's hard to see this as anything other than a disappointment when you consider that UFC 249, headlined by Ferguson and Gaethje, pulled 700,000 pay-per-view buys last May.
Yeah, that's all I could think about. It's nuts.
The numbers were equally dismal for the UFC 254 prelims on ESPN2, which averaged just 343,000 viewers, according to MMA Fighting, which stands as the lowest number of the year and a meager 0.14 rating in the coveted 18 to 49-year-old demographic. The last time the UFC prelims were this low, Nurmagomedov was defending against Dustin Poirier at UFC 242.
Yeah. Wow. Wait, hold on a second. Ever? Last time it was that low ever, the prelims?
The most recent time that it was that low.
So what is the recent? This year?
The last time. No, oh, okay. The lowest
time. It's been. What?
No, not the lowest it's been. When was the last time it was that low?
When was the last time?
Poirier versus Khabib.
So it basically matched the Khabib. All right, so, well, you put a bunch of Russians on the card, right? And maybe they're just not household names. I'm trying. Actually, there were some people on that card that
You know what it was, Moss? A lot of people, and I saw Indonesia all over that chat that night. Like lots of people from Indonesia and from Russia, and they get it for free. They were telling us in the chat that they get it for free. They don't have to buy it. It's a free card for them. That's what the problem is. If the UFC is depending strictly on stateside viewers and some people from Europe to buy the pay-per-view, I mean, they're not going to get what they're expecting. Yeah, a lot of people watch. I guarantee you 1-2 million people watch, but only 675,000 bought because of where they're located.
Yeah. The pay-per-views, the U.S. is where you got to pull the numbers from, and people have barbecues. People have a life. The UFC fails to realize that, listen, Khabib is a big draw, but we're in the U.S. He's a big Russian draw, right? And people are interested here, but they're not going to fucking not spend time with their family. You know? They'll just catch the replay. Who cares? They'll catch it online or some shit like that. I think he's a draw, but this is weird. It's weird that, I mean, maybe they just wanted to hit the local people over there to be able to see it at a normal time. You know, his father passing. They just were trying to do the right thing. I get it.
Like the travel of the fighters and stuff too. Like they're also trying to accommodate to the fighters' jet lag and stuff like that. It's already hard enough on the fighters being at that crazy of a time difference and still trying to lose weight and things like that. So I think they were just trying to make it easier.
All right, here we go. The elephant in the room. I see now throwing it in there. What does it say about a guy like Conor McGregor then, if you really think about it, who headlined a pay-per-view in January with Cowboy Cerrone, who has never been – Cowboy's a legend, but let's be serious, has never been on a pay-per-view main event. The guy is not a pay-per-view draw in any way. And Cowboy and Conor smokes him with the Millie. Like, what does that say about Khabib?
Where did that take place?
When it comes to superstar stuff, what does it say?
Where did that card take place?
And there was a crowd, right? There was a crowd there.
You have to remember too, and I firmly believe this. When we were talking about the Russian draw and the draw of people from different countries, it's not that 1 or 2 million people weren't watching. It's that 1 or 2 million people weren't buying. They didn't have to buy. So it's not that Conor sells and Khabib doesn't. It's simply the demographic of people. Conor doesn't have the demographic from Russia.
Were you kidding me?
But he doesn't have as big a demographic from Russia.
When he did that little world tour and he was hanging out in Russia, they were fucking running down the streets.
Yeah, he has fans everywhere. But what I'm saying is the demographic is different for both fighters.
Conor, if there is no crowd, could you imagine what the pay-per-view buy is going to be? Now, think about this. If there's no crowd, they would be outrageous. And could you imagine if they had the rematch with Khabib here? Now, Khabib is a draw. Like, listen, we're saying $675K is not much. It's a lot. For the most part, you know, but when you think Khabib, you think millions, right? You're thinking Khabib is a big star, and that number is drastically low. It's because of the time too. That doesn't help. But at the same time, if you could put Khabib and put Conor in a rematch, it would be crazy because there's no crowd. No one's going to be in the building to see it. Everyone's going to buy this pay-per-view.
Yeah, for sure. There's no doubt that would probably be one of the top-selling cards in UFC history. There's no doubt. But first of all, Khabib's not coming back. And second, the chances of that rematch ever happening are slim to none. I do not see Khabib jumping into the cage with Conor if he did come back.
It's interesting to see. It's interesting to see now, like, if you lose a Khabib and Conor retires, you have Izzy, and I guess you have a guy like Masvidal, but, I mean, how long is that joke going to last?
Masvidal's
let's be
not.
serious.
His hype is not going to last long. It's last longer than I thought it would.
So
to be
what
quite
is
honest.
the UFC going to do? Like within a year, you might lose a Conor, you might lose a Khabib. John Jones is weirdly not an incredible draw. He needs like a dance partner.
Well,
so what does the UFC do here? You got the Przinga guy. What is it? Yuri that's fighting at light heavy. Maybe you could market that man to be some sort of star. But they need to start pulling some people up to bring some big numbers for the casuals. But let's be honest, Jesse.
yeah, I can't really think of like a situation or a fighter.
Conor, Khabib, superstar, pretty good fighter.
Yeah, listen, that's one thing I'll give Conor. He had the ability to draw in people who were not even MMA fans and make them enjoy
Superstar,
it.
Jesse. Absolute superstar. Absolute superstar. Khabib, not so much.
I think Adesanya can get himself to do that.
You think so?
If he puts in the right...
I thought that, but I don't think it anymore. I think he's just
He's
too...
on track. He's on track.
He's too much of a baby, though.
That's the thing. He's got to put himself... He's got to not give a fuck, you know? He cares too much what people say, and he's got to not care.
I thought that he has the skills. Don't get me wrong. The guy is fucking extraordinarily
talented.
talented.
The words too. He can put himself on track.
A lot of people don't like him, man. A lot of people a lot of people don't give a fuck.
That's the thing. If he can put himself in the right fucking position, man, he has time and he has the ability to put himself in a Conor position. But I don't think he's gonna do it. I think he's too stubborn. I think he gets too sensitive and too stubborn.
All right. What do you think in the chat? I mean, who cares? Let's go to the next story. Let's move on here. We only have, 29 minutes left in the game, the points game. The numbers are 521 to 105.
Wonderful.
Uh-oh, we got fake Justin coming back in.
Okay, fake Justin Jr. Dono, you're correct. I did say that because sometimes I forget that I'm a kid, brother, and I have to own up for my mistakes, brother. Points, brother Moss, brother, and I love you also, brother Jesse, brother.
Fake Justin.
All right, we're creeping back, Jesse. Don't let this number fool you. We are getting right back into this game. 107 to 521. Very generous is the MMA Holes tonight, and we really appreciate the donations. All wonderful, wonderful people.
Wonderful.
That keep this show going and flowing, and we have nothing but respect for you guys and gals. Thank you so much.
All right, Jan Blachowicz welcomes Israel Adesanya to the light heavyweight title fight in March, Moss.
What I say, Jesse.
Yeah. Now, let me just say, this started off, and this is according to Adam Gillen of MMA Mania. Jan tweeted out, I've heard that Israel Adesanya wants to face me next. No problem. If you're ready to fight in March, let's do this. Prepare for some fireworks, guys. Right? Mm-hmm. Now, let me just say, Israel Adesanya did not himself come out and say he wants to fight Jan Blachowicz. This has been a constant talk everywhere on social media, everywhere in the media, as of the last 2 weeks.
I haven't heard much about it.
So it's pretty frequent. So Jan is going based off
frequent Mystic Moss.
Jan is going based off what he's hearing, not what Adesanya actually said. So let me just make that clear before I read the story. Adesanya did not actually call out.
What do you think Jan's doing
Blachowicz.
here? You know what Jan's doing?
He just wants a super fight. That's what he wants.
Yeah, Jan wants to fight a guy that's smaller than him to defend the belt that has a buzz. I don't blame him.
And it's a super fight.
Yeah, I don't blame him. I don't blame Jan. Oh,
it's kind of annoying. He should be waiting for contenders of his own division. He just got the belt.
Champions calling out other champions is weird. It's just weird. I feel like if you're the champion, they should be calling you out. But here's the problem with Jan. He just got the belt.
Exactly.
No one's talking about him, but no one's talking about him. So he's trying to make people talk about him. So I guess I kind of can't kill him.
You know what bothers me is what you just said. He just got the belt. He hasn't even defended against any light heavyweights yet.
He's looking to make some money.
He's calling out a smaller guy.
All right, what about Henry Cejudo?
What?
What about Henry Cejudo, though? Henry Cejudo wins the belt and just goes right back, goes up.
So bizarre. But he went up to bigger guys.
What's the difference? Who cares?
Jan just got his belt, hasn't defended once, and is calling out smaller guys.
Listen,
it's a little more annoying.
Welcome to the new UFC, where you win a belt. Kamaru, when he won the belt, he started calling all these weird people out.
So fucking silly.
That's what people do now. They're just trying to make some money, right?
So silly.
Trying to put some green in their pockets. Blachowicz.
Now, Adesanya has expressed interest in moving up to light heavyweight in an attempt to become the next champ, even though Robert Whittaker is waiting in the wings to have his shot at revenge against the middleweight. But it seems Adesanya may get what he wants after current 205-pound champs Jan Blachowicz calls him out. Now, like I said, Adesanya did not call out Jan. He was just expressing the idea of moving up to light heavy. As it stands, there isn't a clear-cut number one contender at 205 pounds. Thiago Santos versus Glover Teixeira are set to collide at UFC Vegas 13 on November 7th, and the winner could very well earn a title shot, though it's not a foregone conclusion. Now, that is incorrect, because Dana White said that he has every intention of putting Glover Teixeira versus Thiago Santos winner against the title holder. So, that is a conclusion. It's just not sad because we don't know who the winner is.
Okay.
So...
Yeah, Uncle Gavage, I know that. I'm saying he was calling out people. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, Jan Blachowicz most likely will defend the belt in his division. But he's throwing it out there. He's throwing out the line, seeing if he can get some bites. I mean, what are you going to do? The guy's trying to make some money. It's hard for me to knock him. You know, listen, I think he's annoying. Don't get me wrong. Like, I think if you're a champ, you should sit there and be like, it's my belt. Come and get it, motherfuckers.
It's annoying that he just got it.
But he wants to make money. So, if he wants to make some cash... Who knows? Maybe Izzy bites.
I don't know. I find it a little frustrating.
Yes, super chat.
Niall Flanagan.
Yo, what up, Niall? Keep it up. Thank you, Niall, with the super chat. You're wonderful.
Wonderful.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Niall.
I find it a little frustrating that he hasn't waited for anyone in his division, like any contenders, to call him out. Usually, the champ doesn't call out the contender. The contender calls out the champ.
Well, no, Izzy's a champ.
No, I'm saying in his division. So I find it a little frustrating that he hasn't waited for a contender to call him out, and he just immediately goes to the division below him.
You know what? If you're that frustrated, Jesse, fight him. Why don't you
will, and I'll
call him out.
Fucking beat your ass.
Call up Jan.
Jan Blachowicz, you're gonna get it. You're gonna fucking get it. You're gonna get some of this Jitsu up in here, and I'm gonna be the next light heavyweight title holder.
All right, hold on a second. We can make this into something,
what?
Jesse. So you're calling out Jan Blachowicz. You're gonna take his belt? You're going to take his belt, right? Is that what you're saying? Well, here he is, Jesse. He's here. There's Jan Blachowicz. Now say it to his face. Let's see how tough you really are, Jesse.
No, I can't turn to my left. I have pregnancy.
That's okay.
I have a pregnancy pimple.
No
I don't
one
want
cares.
people to see it.
You're with baby. Give it to him, Jesse. Give it to him hard.
No, I'm scared now.
See? You're afraid of the Polish power. I'm trying to find the mouth. Damn it. Oh, well. This bit's gone.
Oh, God.
Right. What else we got over here in the news?
All right. Bellator 250 results. We got to see the last couple fights of that one.
We didn't miss anything.
Gegard Mousasi, a two-time middleweight champion now, with tactical win over Douglas Lima.
I like to beat up smaller fighters. You know, they just give me smaller fighters, and then I lay on them for 5 rounds. It's great. Gegard. By the way, I like the fact that we saw the main event, but we missed majority of it, and I look on Twitter and it's just people complaining about Bellator. So everyone's complaining about Bellator.
Why?
They're saying this fight should have never put it together. It was
Scott Coker
terrible.
seems to be happy with it.
Well, Scott Coker looks like an armadillo.
Wonderful.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Gegard Mousasi is again the Bellator middleweight champ after a solid, if unspectacular, win over welterweight champ Douglas Lima. Mousasi took home scorecards of 48-47 and 49-46 twice for a patient attack that saw him pressure Lima early and take the fights to the ground at key moments. The multi-promotion champ reclaimed the title. He lost to Rafael Lovato Jr., who vacated the title in February after being diagnosed with a rare brain disorder.
Who?
From Rafael Lovato Jr.
He has a brain disorder?
Yeah, remember I read the story on that when it happened?
I don't remember. Maybe my brain disorder got in the way.
Oh, Lord. From the outset, Mousasi kept Lima on his heels and used a well-rounded attack to rack up points. The fight never rose above a slow simmer as both fighters threw
slow simmer.
That's what it is. As both fighters threw single strikes over 5 rounds. Lima worked on the counter, punishing the legs while Mousasi moved ahead and timed counters. But to start, Mousasi wasted little time utilizing his wrestling. A few leg kicks were the tacks for his first shot, and he eventually settled for the back as Lima got to his hands and knees in the open frame. Lima fought the trip to the mat, but a nice scramble put Mousasi on top against the cage, and he quickly went to work with ground and pound. Punches and elbows slammed into Lima for nearly 1 minute, but he managed to avoid a cut and survived the first bell. Mousasi quickly closed in the distance in the second, hoping to reproduce his early success. He peppered Lima with punches, but this time he hesitated on a takedown and paid the price as Lima snuck in counters. Basically, telling you everything that's happening in the fight. At the end of the day, Gegard Mousasi is now a 2-time middleweight champ.
So, What is Bellator? How long is their contract with CBS now? They just signed this thing with CBS.
That's a good question. I don't know.
I'm curious how long CBS can deal with them because I can't see the ratings being good. It's cool that they put the prelims on YouTube. I like that. But, man, I don't have a good feeling about Bellator. I hope they do well because we have friends that fight in Bellator.
Right.
I don't know. Something seems just lackluster about it.
They've been having
it seems really bad.
Shows in Germany and Paris, and they're doing fine.
I thought Scott Coker would have done a better job.
He seems happy with.
Well, what is he gonna say? We suck. I can't see the ratings being any good for it.
Well, here's the thing, and it kind of.
They just cut a bunch of fighters.
Frank Mir, Roy Nelson, and ex-champs among 30 fighters no longer with Bellator.
Yeah, I mean, they're just. I mean, listen, they're trimming the fat, so I kind of get why they're doing that. But this is the title run. We read that, or what happened? Yeah, I mean, I don't blame them for getting rid of Nelson and Mir.
Well,
but still, I mean, they cut a bunch of
other
others.
Fighters.
Yeah, I have a feeling they're in trouble. It'd be nice if they're bringing up some good young talent, but
Roy Nelson, Joe Warren, Pat Curran.
Joe Warren, he was still on the roster.
Yep.
Joe Warren.
Yep, Rafael Lovato Jr., John Fitch, Rafael Carvalho. I
didn't even know Joe Warren was still fighting.
Yeah, Joe Warren was. They just cut him.
He coached on that their own reality show a while back.
He's 43 years old now.
Yeah, I honestly didn't even know he was still fighting. Yeah, Uncle Gabbage says he's retired. So how the hell did they cut him?
Well, they said basically what they said was his last fight was against.
They're even cutting retired guys.
His last fight was in November 2018 against Sean Bunch.
Yeah,
but he didn't officially retire. He just kind of just stopped fighting.
They're counting that as cutting him.
Yeah, I guess that's what they're saying.
Weird. Maybe this list is a little fugazi.
Pat Curran retired. Rafael Lovato Jr. retired. John Fitch
They're
retired.
All retired.
Rafael Carvalho, but it doesn't say he retired. It just says he lost his title to Mousasi in May 2018, and just kind of they haven't given him a fight since. Joe Schilling was removed from a card because one of his cornermen tested positive. They haven't
Nick
given him a
Newell,
fight
by the way. Nick Newell had the Rona, but he was fine. Actually, it's kind of weird. I don't know if you guys are following Nick Newell, who was supposed to fight on that Bellator card. He got the Rona. Actually, we should drag him on to talk about this. Ready to go. He said he felt fine. Like there was no problems. He was ready to rock. But it sounded like a false positive. They retested him. We got to find out if he popped again. But he was completely fine. And he couldn't fight. So hopefully he can get back in there soon. But if it wasn't for guys like Nick Newell or our buddy Justin Sumter, a couple of local guys, regional guys that we, we're friendly with, I don't care about Bellator anymore. Didn't they cut what's his face? The other kid we know. We just spoke about him the other day. Mike Kimball.
Did they cut him?
Is he on the list? I think he's on. Yeah, he's there too. Mike got cut.
Oh yeah, he's there.
Yeah, what happened to him? That kid was supposed to be like a superstar, and he
fell a little bit. He
didn't work out. All right, who cares about Bellator, right? We're spending way too much time.
It's an MMA show, Ma. It's not just UFC.
Listen, we're the MMA-HOLES, but I think we should boycott Bellator unless someone we know is fighting on there.
So one more thing about Bellator is the last go up one. Ugh. Scott Coker talked about the 2-title run. Well, I don't really have to go into this. Basically, he's thrilled with the way that this is going.
He's a promoter. What is he gonna say? It sucked.
Well, Dana White would, and I'm sure Scott Coker has. He's voiced his opinion before.
Dana White can though, because he's running the UFC.
No, Scott Coker has voiced his opinion before about bad cards and bad events and stuff. He's thrilled about this one.
Scott Coker. He looks like the worm in Labyrinth. You know what I'm talking about, Jess?
What?
It's that time of the show where I pull up a picture and get cringy. Worm. Watch this, boys and girls. Labyrinth.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, boy. Hit me with the ones in the chat if you know where I'm going with this. The worm in Labyrinth is indeed Scott Coker. There's not a doubt in my mind. And once you see this picture, you're gonna be astonished. You're gonna be like, oh my God. You are so right. You ready, boys and girls? You ready to be dazzled with a picture from a great movie called Labyrinth? One of the greatest. One of the greatest movies of all time. There it is. Okay, we're going to turn it around like this, and oh my goodness. Look at that. If that's not Scott fucking Coker, I don't know what is. Let's get a little closer here to the Coker. Here's Coker. All right. Now I'm going to do something here, guys. I wish I could tilt its head a little bit more. Look at the fucking resemblance. I mean, Jesus. Okay, ready? We're going to play a game here. Worm or Coca? Ready? Worm, Coker. Which one is which? I'm fooling everyone in the chat. No one knows. They can't. Whoa, you're dazzled. You don't know the difference. Which one's the worm? Which one's the worm? All right. Is that immature?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Labyrinth. The Labyrinth movie. Oh, Jessie didn't see it. She walked out. I got to do it for Jessie now.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right. Fake Justin.
Justin, Uncle Shep is not doing any donos with you name, Justin Jr. It's me fake Justin Jr. dono, so be a good kid and stop blaming the mods in the chat. Besides, it's really Uncle Garbage not Shep. Points Moss even though you're getting destroyed tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I need anything right
Wait,
now.
Uncle Gavage just admitted that he's fake Justin?
Making that noise.
What's that?
Uncle Gavage just admitted that he's fake Justin?
No.
It's Uncle Gavage, he said. Oh, it's not Uncle Gavage.
No, he wouldn't do that.
That
109.
is pretty funny.
Listen, we got 15 minutes left. I feel very confident. What do you think? I'm nervous here. I know the boys are going to ride hard. They're going to shock the world tonight. They're going to shock the world. We're going to dine in hell. Need some help. 521 to 109. The loser spins the wheel. But more importantly, Jesse, here's a picture of Scott Coker.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's Scott Coker. Since you missed this great bit. I mean, one of the greatest bits of all time. And here's the worm. What do you think?
Moss!
What do you think, Jess?
Oh, it's not far off.
Right? That's pretty close.
That's pretty good.
That might be the most accurate.
That's a little mean.
It really isn't, though. He just looks like the worm from Labyrinth. That's a celebrity.
Oh, Lord.
All right. Are we talking about this anymore? Or are we?
I mean, if you don't want to, yeah, we don't have to, I guess. If you,
yeah, all right. Let's
if
move
you
on.
watched Bellator, then
Yeah, I mean, I do watch Bellator, but it's boring the fuck out of me.
go
I don't
up,
know.
up one,
Maybe I'm crazy.
up, down one.
Hit the like button, friends.
Down one more.
More Bellator?
Right there. Brian Ortega expecting a February return for a hell of a fight against UFC champ Alexander Volkanovski. Pretty interesting.
Yeah,
loss.
I'm looking forward to that.
According to Jesse Holland of MMA Mania, Brian Ortega cemented himself as the top featherweight contender by outclassing fellow 145-pound title hopeful Chan Sung Jung as part of the UFC Fight Island 6 main event earlier this month in Fight Island in Abu Dhabi. As a result, Ortega will move forward and fight reigning featherweight champ Alexander Volkanovski in early 2021. While no official date or location has been established at this time, T-City is expecting to make his return in February. Ortega told UFC Unfiltered, quote, "That's a hell of a fight. He said February. From what I've seen on the internet, Volkanovski said he'll be ready in February, so we'll see what happens." Exactly right. We'll see when he talks to Dana White or whoever he talks to, and we'll see what date comes up or where and when. That's the big question. Volkanovski captured the featherweight crown from former division kingpin Max Holloway at UFC 245 back in late 2019, then defended it against Blessed in a closely contested rematch at UFC 251 the following summer. Prior to burying the Korean Zombie, Ortega suffered the first defeat of his professional career in a lopsided loss to Holloway, but the improvement on display against Korean Zombie has most of the MMA fan base convinced T-City can give the champ a run for his money. Time will tell.
Okay. Would you like to see...
Oh, no.
What?
No. That's based off a true story, Moss.
What do you mean?
Philadelphia.
No, that's Brian Ortega.
Oh, no.
What the fuck you talking about? Hold on a second.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Send me an invite to Discord. I got disconnected while was making changes. Sim points Moss.
Whoa!
All right, I'll send it to your page.
Mark has turned to the dark side.
Time to deploy.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you. I needed those sim points. Oh my goodness.
I'll send it to your Patreon messages.
Okay. 111, ladies and gentlemen. 111 to 521 with 12 minutes left in the game. We could piece together a victory. I believe it. I believe in the boys. Let's do it. Shock the world with the greatest comeback ever in MMA-HOLES history. Points Mystic, make Jesse spin the wheel. How about a Jesse stream on Sunday all by herself? Think about that. Jesse all to yourselves on a Sunday. Oh my God.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Okay, Marker. I just sent you a link on Patreon.
All right, so I do think that Ortega versus Volkanovski is a creamy fight. I would love to see that thing. That's going to be fun. Makes Volkanovski a little bit more interesting, especially off that win, Korean Zombie. Woo! I'm down. That finally makes Volkanovski interesting, so I'm looking forward to something like that. When are we going to see this fight?
They're expecting March. They say early 2021, but there's no date set yet.
Early 2021. Do you think they throw it on the January card?
No, they're looking at like spring for this card.
No.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So let's make our picks for the main card, Moss.
Are we done with the news?
Yeah.
This might be the first time ever that we got through the news before the points game is over. Fantastic timing. Let's go. Let's look at this. I need to study the weigh-in, so I will be doing it tomorrow morning. But I will be picking Uriah over Anderson.
No
Who
doubt.
are you picking?
Yeah, Uriah. KO, TKO.
Okay. Maybe I'll switch it up. Who knows? This one's tough. I didn't make my pick, and I will make it tomorrow. I think I'm leaning towards Mitchell.
I mean, is it even a question?
Andre Feely, what do you...
Mitchell's submission game is superb.
Jesse.
2 twisters in the UFC.
Touchy-feely defeated Lord Autumn. That is not like an easy task. Not many have done this.
I'm going
Lord
Mitchell by submission.
Artem Lobov. And you're saying this is an easy pick?
For me it was, yeah.
Jesse,
Mitchell
do I
submission.
need to remind you, Andre Feely beat Artem Lobov.
Yeah, I'm still going Bryce Mitchell by submission.
My God. What kind of craziness is going on here? 9 minutes left in the game. Help me out. All right. We got Kevin Holland versus Charles. On tweet with you. What? What's his
Wait,
name?
what happened here?
Yeah, why is he fighting this guy?
It's supposed to be Muradov, right?
I don't know.
Wait a minute. Look this up, Moss. Say Holland versus... Oh, you know what? It was probably from the weigh-ins. This is probably the fight that got fucked up.
Did it? Anyone know what happened with this fight? Yeah, who is this guy? Who the fuck
this
is
is
this guy?
probably...
Who the fuck is that guy?
Who is this guy? From
This is
Texas.
probably from the weigh-ins. It's not going to make a whole other fucking pick.
Who is this guy?
Ah, shit, man. Has this guy ever fought in the UFC before?
I don't think so. No, Fury FC. Yeah.
Oh, shit. I'm going to go Holland then.
Yeah.
This
Who the
guy's
hell
a
is this
fucking
guy?
can. They just threw him in here to replace Muradov.
Man, oh man. 2-fight win streak. Wow. Plus 515.
Yeah, I'm going to go
What kind of
Holland
lunatic's going to put a bet on that guy?
Phew, good thing I didn't make my picks on the Tapology yet.
Here we go. This is an easy one. If you want a complete layup, Greg Hardy's going to be the way to go.
Yeah, obviously Greg Hardy. But his gas tank's not that good, to be honest.
You don't need a gas tank versus Maurice Green.
I mean...
You think Maurice Green's gas tank is good? You see that guy fight?
It could be better than Hardy's.
No, it's not. Trust me. No inhaler needed. Greg Hardy will just completely run this man over. Maurice Green. This guy's terrible. He is a terrible fighter.
Stop it.
No disrespect. I mean, I'm just, what do I know?
So you're going Greg Hardy.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. I mean,
yeah. What about Inhaler Gate?
yeah, it doesn't mean nothing. This guy Maurice Green's
tank.
got no gas.
Yeah, but now Hardy can't
He
use
beat
his
a
inhaler.
fat Gian Vellante, which is a horrific fight. Lost to Olenek and lost to Pavlovich.
Garlic
last one before
Vellante?
that. Yeah, Garlic Vellante. That was a terrible fight. Yeah, come on, stop it. You ain't fooling it. Bobby Green back in the business. Moises, Thiago Moises, good fight.
I went with Green on this one.
Yeah, I've been picking Green a lot lately. Man, we're picking all the
Shockingly
favorites.
enough.
What's going on?
Yeah.
I need an underdog. Hold on, let me see
I'd be
what's
safe on this card, you know?
who's my under. I got to really study this.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful. Uncle Garbage.
Points Jess Jitsu. I just tweeted that worm picture at Scott Coker and asked if it was him. Lamau fuck you Harper Tom ha ha ha.
Look what you did!
He did points to you, so I'm
Fuck
blaming you.
Carper Tom! Uncle Gabby!
Oh, this is getting ridiculous. This is getting ridiculous. 523.
He tweeted it, Moss.
He's an MMA hole. That's his job.
To Scott Coker.
He's supposed to do that. He's supposed to troll. It looks like
This
Scott
is your
Coker.
fault. Now Scott Coker's gonna hate us. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I'm not worried. Let's be honest, Jesse. I don't think anyone respects us in the MMA industry, to be honest. Like any of the
That's
like,
true. Everybody
Dana
hates
White
us.
just looks the other way if we even come near him. Like we ask fighters to shout us out. Yeah, I'll do it. Don't
MMA
shout us
fighting
out.
hates us.
No media likes us, you know. But CES likes us, so shout to CES.
Oh God.
Yeah, I don't think anyone likes us. But James Lynch
Well,
is
now
cool.
Scott Coker's not gonna like us.
Yeah, Scott, I don't care. Like, who cares? Like, right now, to be a media member, although I...
Just add it to the list of people who don't like us.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who don't like us.
In the MMA
It's
game.
fine. But I would like to go to Fight Island, so let's get on Dana's good
Well,
side.
we're not really on a good track.
We got to get on his good
The
side.
moment we show up, they're gonna be like, "Get the fuck out of here! Go, get out!"
I'm taking Ellie. I'm taking Ellie to Fight Island on vacation.
But you could be like, "But I have my child here. I have to."
Jesse's with child. We must cover you. Your sport. All right. What else we got on this card? I'm trying to look for the underdog that's like a little creamy for me. Let's
Hernandez versus Grutzmacher.
Grutzmacher.
You say it better than me.
Grutzmacher is the underdog.
Grutzmacher.
Man, I think I might go over on this one too. Let's see. 34, 5'8", 5'9", no reach. Yep. Grutzmacher's losing. No, man. I'm going to pick old favorites. That's weak.
Grutzmacher.
Give me an under here. What's an under that looks creamy for me?
No, I'm not into this one.
Adrian Yanez versus Victor
Plus
Rodriguez.
360.
Yeah, this guy's a big fucking underdog.
Does this guy have UFC history? I've never seen him before.
Nope.
Victor Rodriguez.
This guy's coming off the Contender Series.
What's his
You know what?
finishing rate look like?
All right, let me put this out there.
Can you
This, what? What do you
scroll
want?
over Rodriguez's wins? No, Rodriguez. There you go.
Yeah,
KO,
so
TKO. Oh, wow. This guy's
hold on a
finisher.
second. So you got a guy that just won the Contender Series, even though it was impressive, right? 2 months ago. Gets the knockout. But before this, we got split decision. You got a knockout here, a knockout there, and then lost. So maybe you might get. Let's see. They don't have any other stats. How the fuck? Oh, this guy's a manlet. He's 5'5". Shit. That doesn't matter. What's his reach? So that's what it is. He's just shorter. Alaska too.
I feel like Rodriguez might win this one.
Yeah, Alaska's tougher than Texas, right?
Well, he's got a high finish rate.
Might have
The
to go
only
with the
thing that
Alaska
concerns
guy.
me is it's his UFC debut. It could be
Rodriguez versus Yanez.
Adrian Yanez. Let me see his last fights.
I just showed you.
Oh.
Knockout.
Okay.
Split decision.
No, I want to see where.
Knockout. And then you have a knockout here, and
So
then
just
he
one
lost.
contender fight, huh?
Yeah, that's it.
Interesting.
What are we doing, guys? Are we going with
I'm
the
gonna
under
go
on this?
Rodriguez on this one, maybe.
Yeah, but remember, 5'5", 5'7". So this guy might have like a negative reach. Like a
What's his
super
reach?
negative.
You should say it right there.
It doesn't. I just what show are you watching?
Mons, I don't
We're
listen
we're
to you
doing the
when you
same
babble
show.
along.
I'm not
All right?
babbling.
I
I'm
make
literally
my own
showing you the
decisions.
stats.
Yeah, I might go Rodriguez on this one.
Guys, should we go with the manlet? What are we doing? I don't know. All right, more importantly, Jesse, we'll be live for this tomorrow night. Tomorrow on this channel, we'll be doing a live fight reaction. Do it to every UFC fight, so make sure you show up, hit that notification bell, subscribe, and don't be a... Whoa. No, what? Jesus. Sound bites. Okay, so 523 to 111, Jesse. 523 to 111. Will we get the last second walk-off donation to put Jesse on her back?
By the way,
knock her off her feet.
Kiwi says for you to take out the face off of that fight.
Yanez versus Rodriguez?
Yeah.
All right, we can't show it, but I'll check it out right now.
Yanez versus Rodriguez. I'm actually interested in that fight now. I'm like thinking about it. I'd probably put money on it.
Yeah, the face-off is going to be... I got to watch it
It's a little
tomorrow.
fair because one just fought in the Contender Series, and the other it's his UFC. It's both their UFC debuts. I wouldn't really put size as an issue. No, type in Yanez Rodriguez. What?
This is it.
No, now you're gonna have to search for it.
It's literally like 3 fights in.
Oh.
Let's see. I'll find them. I think this is them right here, right?
Is that who you're going with? Is Yanez?
I think, is this it? Hold on a second. Is that them? La da 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 da. It's the Yanez versus... How many fights
right
in
there,
are we?
Moss. Up one.
No, there are a couple of fights in. Yanez versus Rodriguez. I think this is it. No, it's not it.
That's not it.
All right, hold on. Let me fast forward. Let me look at these two.
Is anybody putting money on it?
Is this them? There's a whole bunch of nobodies on this card.
There it is.
There. Oh, wow. He's short. He does have long
He's only
arms.
2 inches shorter.
No, but he... Oh, my goodness. He's like, hey, man. Oh, yeah, they bumped. They bumped. Oh, I like this little son of a bitch.
This is going to be a
Yeah,
good
they're like
fight.
sniffing each other. Like two dogs. You know when those dogs want to get at each other? Just sniffing each other's faces?
I might go Rodriguez on this one.
They're just sniffing each other's faces, these two. I can't really play because YouTube's a bunch of
So, Uncle Shep, what do you have on Giannis? Why do you keep saying pick Giannis? What do you got on the guy?
Well, we have to pick at least one under.
I would pick Rodriguez in this one. This would be my under.
Think about it. It's kind of a coin flip because both of these guys are really making their UFC. I like this little guy. Yeah, I like this little guy.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going Giannis. Fuck it. I'm going with the little guy.
Oh, man.
Yeah, sniffing the Rona.
That's exciting.
Oh, man, Jesse. Come on. I need some help, boys. 111 to 523 with 1 minute left in the game. Oh, shit. Tomorrow, we react. Tonight, we spin. 523 to 111. Hit the like button. 200 people hanging. Who will win the points game?
What about Natividad? Is he on the card? Moss, can you check the card?
Jesse, I'm
sorry.
A little drama here. Just give me something.
Sorry.
I know you're running away with this game. You're like,
I'm sorry.
I'm going to lose the belt, and I'm sad. Sorry. Come on, boys. Please. Please. Something. I'm so nervous. 20 seconds, 19 seconds left in the game. Oh, man, Jesse, it's not looking good for the Mystical here. It looks like I'm going to be spinning unless we get something, a miracle at the end of the game. Now we're under 10 seconds left in the points game. The clock is going down.
4,
I am going to shit in my pants.
2,
oh, my God.
1.
No.
JBH.
Once JBH is gonna win here and we'll keep pushing till we know that loss is really lost. Raise the bar, make the boys feel like they're losing. Rubbing right in the face and show them JBH is boss.
JBH.
TJ. Oh, baby. TJ. How do I look, guys? Sporting. Oh, I missed you. Mwah. Mwah. Oh, I missed her. I missed her so much. Moss is keeping her from me. He even shined her up for me today. So I'm not going to touch the plate. He shined her up. He knew I was going to win. He was like, you know what? I'm going to give JBH a nice, shiny belt again. Oh, how I missed you. Oh, how I missed you. Are you guys ready to see Moss spin? Ice cream pie in the face. We don't have any ice cream pie. That's a good idea, though. I would do that. That reflection, laugh my ass off. Oh, what reflection? You can see it? Let's see. What do you see? A ceiling and the TV and a light. That's all you can see. Oh, you can see the monitor too. It's pretty cool. All right. Moss, are you ready to spin the wheel?
Listen, I got to say this, Jesse. You should be high-fiving a Mark. Because Mark,
I told him I want to squeeze him.
He threw over his shoulder and says,
Jeremiah.
we got this. Because Mark went cray-cray over there. Yeah,
and
Jeremiah would have
Gabbage.
Nah, Mark and Jeremiah. Everyone else
You
could
got to give Uncle
kick
Gabbage
rocks.
his due credit.
They could all kick rocks. All right, here we go. Here's the wheel of cringe. Jesse, you know what I want? I don't care what's on this thing. I'm about to do a Rocky Balboa.
Ready?
If you turn down the other mic, please, Jesse. Thank you. All right. Since I did lose, that is fine. Hopefully, the wheel will land on Rocky Balboa, and everyone can enjoy my beautiful striking. Or maybe I get a save, Jesse. You never know. We haven't had a save yet in this room. This is the night where a save, which is that little sliver over there, could be. Now, Jesse, what would you like this thing to land on? You might want to pause the donations, too, in case someone slips in.
I want it to land on... I want to see you do...
Rocky
Favorite
Balboa.
fighter. I think that one's funny.
Rocky, 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 Rocky. All right, here we go, Jesse. You ready for the Rocky spin?
Yes.
I'm going to torture you with my Rocky. 1, 2, 3. Oh, my God. What a spin. What a spin. Here we go. The wheel has been spun. We have a gaming stream. We have a mystical stream. You got the favorite fighter, Rocky Balboa. Blah, blah, blah. What else is on there? Something else is on there. Okay, it's spinning. I see the sliver coming back around, Jesse. We need a little bit more oomph. And up.
Oh, it's a good
running
one.
Jokes.
Oh, heck yeah.
I have not done this yet.
Oh, heck
right.
yeah. Now it's Moss's turn to run.
Okay.
Oh, heck yeah.
I could use the cardio.
Woo. Oh, I like this one. No, you can read it from these, Moss.
Nah, it's easier this way. So what I'm going to need from you, the chat room, is jokes. Running jokes. Wow, it lands on this one a lot. But I didn't get to do this, so this is exciting.
This is a good one. Now you get a run, Moss.
I can't wait to run. Okay.
I thought it was gonna land on Sunday Q&A again. I was about to say, Moss always gets that.
Alrighty. Well, no bonus stream, but you get to get delighted by my running. All right. So what I'm gonna need now is the chat room to give me some jokes because I'm gonna run and I'm gonna tell those jokes. So here we go. Let's go. Get the jokes in over here. We're gonna get this party going. We got 190 watching as we're about to run and tell some jokes, Jesse. Now, you know how to put running jokes on?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm getting ready. All right, here we go. Let's get racist, guys. Here we go. I'm running right now. I'm running. I'm just waiting on some jokes. Yes. Wow, look at that view. Look at that view. Yeah. All right, here we go. All right. Why am I running? Because I stole your sister's heart. Oh, I guess it's a okay.
Oh, that's a good one, Moss.
Pregnant and not married? I don't think that was a joke, but all right, I'll say it. Statistically, 1 out of 7 dwarfs that live in the forest are happy.
Oh my God, that's funny.
Did you know that, Jesse?
Oh God.
Why did the tomato blush, Jesse? Do you know?
Why?
Because it saw the salad dressing. I saw the dressing. Oh yeah. Jesse, I got a question for you.
Okay.
What has 4 wheels? And the chat's going. And
run.
Flies.
What?
A garbage truck.
Oh God.
It's hard to read this while I'm running, Jesse. I'm sorry. What do you call a white guy with a big hog?
What?
Michael Jackson. I don't get that. All right, here we go. 2 Jewish bar owners walk into a bar. They happen to own the establishment.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
God. Oh, you're killing me over
My
here,
father
Mom.
has schizophrenia, Jesse.
Oh no.
But he's good people.
Oh. Oh, well that's. Oh.
I don't think that was a joke. All right.
That's a great way to end it, Bob. Oh God. Oh fuck. Oh my God.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what quite happened there.
Oh fuck.
It's not easy to read this while you're running on the phone.
Very funny.
Oh my God. That was tough. Maybe I should have read it off the screen. Oh, what jokes came in? Those were great. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you very much for joining us on a Fuka Friday. I mean, what a night. Fantastic stuff. We did running jokes. It was a smash hit. We'll be reacting to this card tomorrow, the UFC Fight Night. We're going to spend Halloween with the MMA-HOLES. Halloween with the Holes. We're looking forward to hanging out with each and every one of these lovely, wonderful, wonderful people.
Wonderful.
Hall versus Silva. So if you're not subbed, give us a sub. This is our second channel. Our main channel is the MMA-HOLES. So subscribe to both because when that channel comes back in December, we'll do our MMA content there. And on Not the MMA-HOLES, we'll do some gaming. Lot of content. Jesse has something over here.
Yes. A good way to end the show, Moss, is these lovely people who continue to send Ellie gifts.
Oh, yes.
I forward them.
Wonderful.
There are also 3 packages at the UPS box that we have yet to pick up. So we'll pick those up sometime within the week. And we'll be able to open them there. What is it, Moss?
I don't know.
What is it? Wait. It's from Uncle Double Champ.
Oh, yes.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Moss, you're going to love this.
Nice.
You're going to love this. Are you ready? Are you ready? It's another hoodie onesie.
Oh, yes.
With matching pants.
Oh, my God. Yes. Yes.
Moss likes matching clothes.
Oh, I love matching clothes.
Look how cute, Moss.
That is adorbs.
It's so freaking adorable.
Thank you. Uncle Double Champ. What an outfit over there. Look at that.
I don't know why I like to smell fresh clothes.
Beautiful.
Oh, look. Oh, it comes with a little bow.
Comes with a tie.
It's a bow, Moss. You tied into a bow for her head.
Thank you.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you, Double
We have some stuff at our box as well that we're going to try to pick up tomorrow. And if we get it, then we'll open it up on air as well during the fights. But Jesse's got some more stuff. Look at this. Why did the blonde fuck a Mexican? Jesse, do you know?
Why?
Teacher told her to do an essay. Thank you.
Moss.
Thank you.
Another one from Uncle Double Champ.
All right.
Here we go. Here we go. We have burp cloths.
Oh.
Moss, you're going to love throwing these over your shoulder.
Oh, sure. Actually, that's going to come in handy. Actually, you drool a lot. So chances are this baby's going to drool.
I drool a lot.
Yeah, when you lean over, just spit comes out of your mouth. It's really fucking weird. You know what's strange? Jessie, I find Jessie very attractive. That's why I put a baby in her. But she does this weird thing when she's not paying attention and she leans forward and just drool just comes out of her mouth.
You're making shit up.
So you know it's true.
It's not true.
So I could just see her and the baby just drooling all over the
Stop
place.
making things up.
So this is going to really come in handy.
Burp cloths.
Thank you. Baby trap. Baby trap.
Uncle Double Champ.
Oh, shit. He got something else?
Here we go.
Damn, he went crazy.
Moss, these are going to be great. They're little mittens for when so she doesn't scratch her face.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. And little bows.
Oh, wow.
And we got two of them, Moss.
Look at that. That's pretty wonderful, wonderful.
Double
Yeah.
Champ, you're so freaking generous, man.
Yeah. See, King saw the drool.
Oh, look, and he got
Wow, you got a lot of shit.
baby bottles.
Wow. And you know what, Jesse? The funny thing about this is it's actually shaped just like your nipple.
Yeah. Who would have thought?
How do you know your size?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you, Uncle Double Champ. These are wonderful, wonderful gifts and will come in handy. And we'll take a picture of Ellie with her little bows on her head so you guys can see. Okay, one more. I have one more, Mystic Moss.
This baby better never come out because, I mean, this is great. Just gifts, Jesse. People love this segment.
All right. Last one.
A lot of stuff.
Is this from Uncle Double Champ too?
Might be. I don't know.
Oh, wow. This one's
Yeah, Mr. George, I can't wait for that.
Uncle Double Champ.
What? Another one for him?
Okay.
Damn, man. He went cray-cray.
He went super cray-cray. Look at this. Look at this, Moss. Those little snack bowl things. They can dip their hands into the... And it doesn't spill out.
Oh, yeah, it's good. Yeah, kids need that.
Yep. And then...
They do, actually.
We got the Grow With Me
great.
bottles. So when the baby's ready to transition to sippy cups...
Wow, look at
we
this
do
guy.
that. And... This is what I can't wait for. Swaddler.
Damn,
Swaddler blanket, Moss.
Holy shit, this is crazy. You got all this stuff? That is nuts, man.
Let's go! Uncle Double Champ!
Wow.
Yeah, baby!
That's awesome.
One of the best uncles in the world. Woo!
Wonderful,
A lot
wonderful.
of stuff, man.
Lot of stuff here.
Super generous, man. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The only MMA channel where we open up baby gifts before a big fight. Hall versus Silva. And it's all because of you, the community, the greatest. You know, when you think about this card tomorrow, you think about the generosity of this audience. And you think about our baby's hands going into that container and not getting shit all over the place. Or that baby vomiting on us and getting on that beautiful piece of material that will stop it from reaching my body. Beautiful.
Oh, God.
All right, Jesse. Well, if you missed the Khabib conversation, run the stream back. On the replay, you can check that out. Uriah Hall versus Silva tomorrow night. Live reaction from the Aunt and Uncle Studios of Arizona. We must skedaddle. We'll see you in a couple hours.
Don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA hole.
Get out! Get out!